I'm not a lumberjack or a fur trader, and I don't live in an igloo or eat blubber or own a dog sled. And I don't know Jimmy, Sally, or Susie from Canada, although I'm certain they're really, really nice. I have a prime minister, not a president. I speak English and French, not American, and I pronounce it about, not a boot. I can proudly sew my country's flag on my backpack. I believe in peacekeeping, not policing. Diversity, not assimilation. And that the beaver is a truly proud and noble animal. A toque is a hat. A Chesterfield is a coach. And it is pronounced Z, not Z. Canada is the second largest landmass, the first nation of hockey, and the best part of North America. My name is Joe, and I am Canadian. Thank you.
And there's the microphone. They'll be able to hear you too. Hi everybody, how's it going?
Hi.
You've got an untrimmed beaver right here. Jesse, you don't have to talk about yours if you don't want to. That's always a personal choice.
No. Thank you.
But in this regards, I am very unkempt. And this is the only beaver that we'll be talking about right now is this one right here. So, already
yes,
tried
please.
to. I have to destabilize my guests by throwing some sexual connotation at them early, when just to try to like throw them off their guard, and that's how you make sure you can get to the. I know that Jesse doesn't give a fuck at all. That's what's funny.
Tim tried it, and he just failed at it.
Wait, were you there for water squirt gun conversation? Because that was epic. No, you weren't there for that. That was a conversation that you might have wanted to curl out of. I mean, that was like, I was even sitting there going like, are we really talking about this online? Like, this is something that people don't do, right? But I love team, and that's why I love Whiskey Wednesday /Friday /Saturdays. Because
awesome.
Because we, first of all, you never really do know if it's going to be the kind of day where it's going to be a Whiskey Wednesday anyways to begin with. Like, it's just that like roll the dice kind of mentality that we all like to go with, right? But then squirting beavers. Listen, hey, G, keep it G-rated, huh? See what I did there? He's like, that was G-rated. Oh, I get it. It's rated for G-hammer. How you doing, everybody out there? Tim... Oh man, butchering that. And you're a member too, so now I feel like a pile of crap here. Tim. Oh man, you're gonna have to phonetically tell me how bad I've done this. Okay, Hoigers. I want to say Hoigers. That sounds like I'm using a letter that should be like phonetically silent. But by the way, I didn't see when you signed up as a member. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And there is, of course, maybe you changed your name on me. Maybe you changed your name. Who are you? Open the image. That's right. We're going to examine this image. Aw, that's him at a wedding or something. He's in a very nice tux. It's blurry as shit when I zoom in, but you know what, sir? Nice outfit. I can see the flower on your lapel. It's very nice. That's Tim. Okay, thank you, Tim. What's up, everyone? Says Harry7.
It's Webbard.
Webbard. Oh, Webbard's awesome. I have Webbard's cup right here. I've been holding it hostage.
That's him.
Ever since
apparently.
Is that what it is? Oh,
Yeah,
Tim.
he just wrote in the chat.
Oh, Webbard.
Tim said, just say Webbard.
Why does it? Why? Oh, I see. You just changed your name for a bit. He's got to be real with life for a bit. I see how it is. Somebody was like, "Who the fuck's this Webbard guy?" He's like, "Oh God, Tim, Tim." Just say Tim. I've been holding this cup. God damn it! I need to get one of those new plastic sheets that covers the carpet because I'm like getting stuck on it. I've been holding this cup hostage ever since. Now, unless I'm wrong, tell me, Webbard. This is where he could make bank. Yes, I did pay you for that. No, I don't think Webbard actually did. I mean, not that he hasn't donated enough. So let's keep things in context here. But I bought this cup, and I even have the receipt so that I can claim it and everything. But like, this cup is for Webbard, and it's so Canadian. I wanted to even drink my Gatorade out of it for this stream, but I wouldn't sully this brand new piece of ware with my beaverish lips. Okay, and think what you want of that You guys can take these comments anywhere you want. That's your choice. Hold on, as we put this back on my dusty shelf. Good thing you can't see that from there. It's all an illusion. Everything's clean back there. Don't worry.
I have the same thing, totally clean behind me. Don't look too closely.
You have a tired little meatball beside you, I see.
She and her sister, they were going crazy today.
We have one cat. We don't have two. We took a stray and starving at the end of its ropes. You could grab its little brisket at the front and really wrap your fingers right around it. It was so starving.
Oh, God.
And now that plump little kitty, I mean, we brought down the amount of food she's getting. She was getting a little toasty.
We have to watch her weight because she doesn't gain any weight.
Oh, okay. So it's the opposite problem. My cat. Well, we had a mean street kitty, and we turned it into a, like a frisky kitty, soft food. Like she would like. Oh man, cats. She'd be like, "What is this bullshit you serve me? What is this? What is this dry kibble crap, sir?" Yeah. And then next thing you know, it's like we had to start feeding her wet food because it's like, and we talked to somebody and they're like, "Was this cat like living out?" Well, they're like, was this cat like living out in the outside for a while? We're like, yeah, it was basically a stray eating animals in the vicinity, and they're like wet food. They're like, because the cat's already been slurping guts, so it's ready to indulge, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. And cats do not drink much since their ancestors are desert cats, so they do not have much thirst. And when you have wet food, they have much more water intake, so it's better for them.
We were supposed to have a Schrodinger's cat on here, not just Jesse Tentoo's cat, by the way. Man, that could be clipped.
We're missing a cat.
We're missing. I mean, we have two cats on here. We need one. I'm just kidding. That's that's it. I was singing that song. I had that song playing like "Drop that kitty down low," and like my kid. I did it one time with the cat, and my kid's sitting there going, though, "Drop that kitty down low" with the cat, and it was more about like the child doing it at school. Let's say, like all of a sudden he goes to school and he's like, "Drop that kitty down low," and the teacher wouldn't be too impressed. I think they know which kind of kitty we're talking about.
Yeah,
that song's fairly suggestive. Let's put it that way. But yeah, so there's always those moments, those wonderful moments where the wife looks at you and gives you that scolding look of, was this really the right choice? And the answer is always no, of course not. But it's fun, right? Gotta keep life on you.
That's the whole point.
This is the thing, Jesse. Like, you tell me, is there something you like to throw away? It's kind of like that whole essence of like walking into the room, pulling the pin on a grenade and just tossing it in there, like, just to see what happens, right? Metaphorically. Yeah,
I did that with my nephew, and my sister tried to ban me from home until he's old enough to understand he shouldn't repeat what I teach him.
That's funny. Because
I told him every time mommy is mad at you, just say me, me, me. And he did it to her, which was haha fun. But he went into the kindergarten and he punched another kid. And when he his kindergarten teacher was angry at him, he said, me, me, me. And then my sister had to go there and explain what kind of aunt my nephew has.
That's funny.
And I had to promise never teach him anything like this.
Everybody's always got that aunt with the purple hair. I know.
I have to be the cool aunt. I'm sorry.
It's like when the grandparents take kids, they're like pump them full of candy. They're like, I thought they could eat like gummy worms at 9 p.m. What's the matter with that? And you're like, God damn it! Thanks for giving me this rambunctious monster back.
You know what my grandma always said when we were eating at her house, and we were full, and she said, "No, I have some dessert and dessert, and all of that." And when we said, "No, Grandma, I'm sorry, I cannot eat anything," she went like this and said, "Oh no, your nose is still squishy. You can eat a little bit more."
That's funny. You have them pumped right up, eh?
That's what we do today.
We got Brad Vlad out in the audience. There's no real video of space, only cartoons, and no one could go there. but it's a real place. I mean, like somebody said, Canada is real. Stop lying. No, that's true. Canada is a place. And this maple whiskey, which she's already drinking. See, she's got her German oddly shaped beer bottle right there.
Oddly shaped. It's perfect.
Our beer bottles don't.
You need to shape it like this. It's half a liter.
How do we do this on fucking like? I'm not a drinker at all. Like, this is terrible.
When you drink 2 or 3 right after, then the next ones won't hurt as much. So
that's kind of what
go for
happens,
it.
I think. No, we'll go slow. I'm not supposed to be drinking right now. I just thought I would celebrate the maple flavor. My wife came down after the last time. She was like, "Why does it smell like what's it smell like down here?" I'm like, "It's the maple whiskey." She's like, "Oh, that is it." Hold on, we gotta mix some of the good old fashioned Gatorade in there.
It's so Canadian, maple whiskey.
I did that to try to.
I want to
team's
try
balls.
it. Don't get me wrong.
I don't know. It's like if Aunt Jemima and fucking whiskey ran into each other. She doesn't know what Aunt Jemima
tell
is.
If that's bad. I do.
Oh,
I did a video on Aunt Jemima. So.
Wait.
I mean, not on her, but the topic of her with the racism and stuff.
I don't know what the topic of. I see. Like, I'm ignorant of like, what is the? Why is it racist to use Aunt Jemima syrup? What's my problem here?
No. I'm
listening. Tell me.
Aunt Jemima, the whole brand in 19, I don't know when they started it, was based on a stereotypical slave. The advertisement, the commercials for it were this woman of color serving happily a white family, and the woman they paid to play the role was a slave before, and so they, I think in the last 2 years, started to say, okay, I kind of get it. It's not really cool because the whole thing was based only on racism, like Uncle Ben's was also based on a racist
Don't take
stereotype.
away my rice. Stop taking away my childhood,
they
okay,
want
Jesse?
To change the logo, just the picture, that it hasn't the racial connotations to it, because they're also
okay. So wait,
it was from a slave that had to work on rice fields, and they used this story from a person who really existed.
Wait, was that so? Wait, I missed this. Was this I was like probably ADHDing out, and that's on me. Okay, listen. So
no, so many people don't know.
No, but let me dial back, because what I'm saying is my ADHD guided me obliviously off of the deep end here. Okay, so are you telling me that the actual images of Aunt Jemima on Uncle Ben are the real images of an actual slave?
Former slave.
No, but
they were doing this job. They weren't slaves anymore, but they were slaves, and the whole brand idea was that this Aunt Jemima, aunt and uncle, is also a title that were given to people of color because white people refused to call them Mr. and Mrs. because they were not real people, and that is the whole racism behind
is
the
that
brand,
really how that worked though, the aunt thing?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, like where I grew up, see, this is funny how different areas work, because where I grew up, I mean, there were people that would call other people auntie and uncle, you know, Mark and Diane and stuff like that, or, you know, the different people's names and things like that, because they were taught by their parents that it was
uncle.
Well, it was a sign of respect that kids would give to that the kids would give to older people, was to call them auntie and uncle and stuff like that, not just Mr. and Mrs. Some kids that I knew were taught that it was rude to call people Mr. and Mrs. Like, you might not know that they're totally a Mrs.
fine.
Too.
And I don't say that if you don't know or if you like the brand, you're automatically racist. It's just, it is a US American brand. And in the US, it was the case to not call persons of colors Mr. or Mrs. And that is the whole story behind this particular brand. And because it's American, or US American, I'm sorry, they decided, okay, we want to make things right. We don't want to have this racist background connected to the brand. And that's why they want to change it up a little bit. I didn't know either. It was on a Daniel Pratt video where I wanted to make an example, and I Googled it. And that's how I knew, because I'm German. I have no idea that so many words are apparently racist to Americans. I also say all the time, boy, to people. I'm German. It's not racist for me. Shut the fuck up. I got a DM because I said a German word on a stream. I said, einigermaßen. It's like, so, a little bit, it's kind of okay. It's, and someone sent me a message and said that I said the N-word because einigermaßen. They said this, and I said, what the fuck? That's German. I don't fucking care if you think that sounded like it, because I was speaking German.
That's crazy.
And I got a DM, and I was like, yo.
Hey, are you sure you didn't get a DM from Unirock and his crew? I'm sure that's who it was. I'm kidding. I'm joking. It's a joke about them looking for like dirt on anybody. Anyways, that's the only mention he gets. That's all he's worth. SNL did a whole skit about it. Says Vegas baby girl. Oh, that's interesting. I'll have to look at that. How are you doing? Says Elizabeth Sylvester. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. It's Canada Day. I have some fireworks to blast off. Just a little pack. It was like $60, which is a lot of money for me, to be honest with you. So there was a $150 pack, and the child in me was just like, yes. But the person who pays the bills in me said no. Yeah, so I have those to set off, so it's going to be fun. The kids are going to love that. Canada is like Canada, like you, is a figment of your own imagination. I am a figment of my imagination, but it's good up here. I like living in my own world. Don't fight it. He might still be at work. It's 3 p.m. Well, he actually did know the time, and he was traveling today. He's more likely passed out on a couch right now, actually, or in the throes of passion with a wife he hasn't seen in a while. But I'll leave that to speculation and hearsay.
And that would be understandable. Let's be real.
I would probably be nowhere else than with his wife in the throes of passion. I mean, with my wife. No, obviously, I'm joking. But to all the people that got lured in by the words of Schrodinger being here in the description, I wasn't lying. I could show the DMs. This son of a bitch said, I'm just kidding. But that's fine. We can always do it another time. Hope you're good. You drinking? I'm on the hobgoblin. I'm on the Aunt Jemima racist flavored Crown Royal maple. That was not a friendly shot. Like, I didn't remember it being so gross the last time I had it. I mean, the apple flavored shit though. Now that is the stuff that you could wrap your lips around. This stuff, no pun intended, of course, everybody. But this is the stuff. You know, this is the one. I'm gonna tell you right now. You gotta try it. 35% alcohol. Age naturally flavored, okay? Naturally flavored. Apparently, I've been drinking already. So there we go.
Apparently, so you don't remember. Were you drinking a lot?
There's a lot of cannabis in my life. Let's just put it that way.
In my life too.
Oh well, that's good.
I get it from my doctor, and I do not have to pay a cent for it.
I get it from my doctor. I used to grow it with a legal license. I've let that license lapse, and I've also let all those plants die. So all is right in the universe. But no, it's legal here now, so it's cheap enough that I think it would cost me more to grow it than just buy it. Just to be honest
they don't want to legalize it here. We have I don't know, it's called politician, and she is responsible for the drug stuff in Germany. And the last one, she had no idea. A guy in an interview asked her why cannabis is illegal. And she said, because it's an illegal drug. No joke. That was her explanation for why marijuana is illegal.
Alcohol was also illegal in America several times. And
Yeah.
yet, you know, the same people that ban cannabis will sit back with their brandy and then go, you know, and some of them go and, you know, drive drunk and I'll do all kinds of things, but don't worry, it's legal. So that, anyways, but
And
we're
how
not.
many died of cannabis?
Oh, it's pretty low.
Mm,
Good luck
almost
overdosing. You'll
none.
be unconscious
Because,
before you could smoke enough to do it.
yeah,
So
the
then you just
worst
wake up with a
part,
headache.
yeah, the worst thing that could happen is that those people that are high as shit go out and buy candy. When you're drunk as fuck, you
I
go
mean,
out, you start fights with strangers, you vomit on the
I mean, I
streets.
won't tell
I'm
you
sorry.
how many times I've been holed up 4 a.m. having gummy bear poos, because I mean, you know, you know exactly. She laughed because she knows too. You eat a lot of gum base, like you eat like that. Just get that big bag of candy, and you're like, yeah, and you go home and sit on the computer and just gummy worm your life away. God damn, you got a ticking time bomb going on there. All that gum base.
That's the good thing because I get the THC oil and it's so easy to get the right dose for the day. I know exactly how many drops I have to take to get the warm, nice feeling in my stomach and the pain relief, but to be productive during the day. And in the evening, I know exactly how much I have to take to get high, but not to break out in eating until I have to vomit.
43
So
people
there's
watching and only 21 likes, says frustrated atheist. That was a
and
long
a
one for me.
dislike.
And a
I think
dislike.
I know who that was.
Oh no, a dislike? I'm so worried. Oh no.
Oh no,
well.
and the stream.
Yeah, end the stream. That's right. I got a dislike. So we got a comment from Gamer420. It says, Brainy Beaver, hope you're good. You drinking? Wait, I read that one. Where is it? No, it's the next one. Sorry. It's the at Brainy
How
Beaver.
much were you drinking?
I just drank that one shot, but it was a lot. Got a BB and J stream going. Right? BB, Brainy Beaver and J, and it's a PB and J. Haha, she gets it. It's peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. I was hoping Schrodinger was going to be here like he said he was going to be. And not that Jesse
I
isn't
feel
a wonderful.
betrayed.
Not that I was just about to say, not that Jesse isn't a wonderful person to be talking to. 6:30. I mean, just.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I guess.
It's the German beer. That's it.
New branding. What? Really? Pearl Milling Company? That's it? I'm going to tell you right now. How long has that been like that? How is this brand spanking new, or is this like been around? See, here's the thing. You got to see culturally. Oh, did I lose you? I can't hear you.
Mm-mm.
Oh no.
I was just not saying anything.
Oh,
because
sorry. I was
didn't
looking
know
at
what
the
you were
wrong. I
talking
was
about.
looking at the wrong feed. No, somebody sent me a picture. Somebody sent me a picture. It was a CMP zone. Sent me a picture or CPM zone. Sorry about it.
Oh, CPM.
Open link. So he sent me this. Now here's the thing. How long? Oh, let's put it. We'll put it up here. I'm just getting it there. Just give me a second here. How long has this been like this? How long, guys?
How would I know?
That BB and J was such a bad pun. I'm glad you read it. I'm glad you made it, Gamer420. Thanks for being here, buddy. Tanny A. Howdy, how's you and everyone doing? I'm doing okay. We're just looking right now. We're talking about racism and Aunt Jemima, because apparently. But fair enough, I guess, because she made, that's a solid point. But okay, so what I want to know right now is how long has this beautiful branding here? Whoa, that is not what I wanted to do. Why am I zoomed in? Unzoom. Oh, there we go. So how long has this been the branding? Is this like, oh, it's only a few months? Okay.
Yeah, I said it's just recently.
Oh, I didn't
know. The
know
video I made was in the beginning of this year. They were still talking about they want to change it, like I think Washington Redskins want to change their name
I
and
know
all
about
of that.
And
yeah, it's a wave coming
Yeah, I
into people's brains.
no, I understand the reasoning. I mean, trust me, I live on this continent. I hear about it constantly. I live beside them. So,
Poor
but
you.
I was like, how long ago did this happen? Because I have Aunt Jemima upstairs in my pantry. So like, and like I have kids. We go through Aunt Jemima. So like, it's not like I didn't buy some recently. But yeah, I guess maybe they're slowly distributing out. I'll tell you one thing: they'd probably get to Canada last if they had to do like a rollout, because there's probably just less concern, just racially. I mean, with that, we've got our own problems. I mean, we've had
Yeah,
those problems
absolutely.
too. Nobody's solving that. Nobody's solving that conversation today. So yeah, we won't try. Do you know the full story of why cannabis is legal and placed in Schedule 1 status? I know a fair amount about it. In fact,
Wasn't
I
there a
think,
politician in the U.S.?
well, there's a
They
lot of
had their
politicians, but it was
own
Nixon.
distillery. Yeah, but they had an own distillery, and they feared that people wouldn't buy
Well, it was actually
the
a lot.
alcohol.
It was more than just one. It was multiple things. It was you got to remember, like, what's America known for? It's known for cotton. It's one of the only places in the world that grows that much cotton. And they had a slave army that could pick it for them. So of course they didn't really want something like hemp, which could be grown like a weed, quote unquote, and
Yeah,
and all that stuff.
so-
And that's why. And there was also companies like DuPont Chemical. Well, DuPont Chemical made chemicals that also went into the cleaning and production of cotton and textile and stuff. So they didn't want to have to deal with this new product that could be grown anywhere in the world, and they would have competition and all that stuff. So, and that's why, like, even in Canada, and even now, to grow hemp, it's gotten better, but to grow a field of hemp, I mean, it used to be like stacks and stacks of regulatory paperwork to grow a product that nobody could even get high from. And it's like, why? What would be the problem? It's because America went out and had everybody sign contracts and agreements that said we will never legalize this. And even when Canada went to legalize, they were like, what about our agreement with America that we would never legalize weed? And we were like, like, we just kind of like threw it out. Because it was an old agreement that we didn't feel had any implication towards the modern times anyways. So.
Yeah, I can see that. In Germany, we have many laws that kind of still cater to the US. Like, for example, the whole cannabis thing. But in Germany, for example, you technically are allowed to grow the male plants that don't produce THC, I think. But when you do this and police knows, they will visit you regularly, because when through some insects out in the world, they get, I don't know how it's called in English, but when they get, how is it called? Bees and
pollinated, or like...
Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah, but you can't.
When they get, there is the chance that some of the seeds from the plant then will be female that produce THC. So if you
that's not how hemp works. It's not a female versus a male necessarily. That's not at all how it works.
It is the law here, because
but I'm just telling you that's just not how it works with hemp or weed though. Like cannabis that can be consumed and smoked with high levels of THC is not even the same plant as hemp. It's not just that they make only male ones that don't produce because male
then we have
it, because I'm going to tell you right now, when they grow, of course, yeah, you probably don't, because when they grow hemp fields, they grow big.
I see a cat in the chat. I'm sorry.
Oh, good, a cat in the chat. I had sent him an invite on Discord. Cat, check your Discord. You've got the invite sitting there. But hey, listen, when they grow a field of hemp, they've grown one right down the road from me. The whole field stinks like marijuana because every one of those plants is actually female, and they have a big old bud on the top because they want the seeds. There's two things you can get from them. They either want the seeds for the hemp seed oil, or they want the stalks for like the hemp fibers, right? But there's a seed company down the road that wants the hemp seed oil. So like they grow females and they grow bud that looks, but you could smoke that bud all day long, and all it's going to happen is you're going to thrash your lungs and not get high because there's like no THC in it.
Yeah, that's the CBD plant.
Well, but no,
But
no,
at
Jesse,
least
no,
what
you just don't.
What I know from the German.
Yeah, but the German
how it
lexicon
works, there
clearly
is
doesn't have enough words because that's not how it works.
Yeah, we don't distinguish.
No, like I have
between
seeds.
Those we say males from the
Okay, but that's fine.
the
But
ones you smoke with THC.
yeah.
The males do not have THC, but the CBD plants which you can smoke are a different kind of marijuana plant.
Okay,
So they're two.
yeah, the males, but nobody. You're getting two very big different things crossed here. You're getting like yes, the males
Because
don't.
we get the
Yeah, but
genetically modified.
it doesn't. It doesn't
do produce only CBD and not THC.
Yeah, but that has
for
nothing.
anything
It's still just you need to let me explain to you so I can tell you what you're getting wrong here, because that's just not how it works. Like I'm telling you, I've cultivated it before. I know about it. So
believe you.
there are hemp plants and there are cannabis plants. Hemp plants are hemp plants. Cannabis plants are cannabis plants. They're not the same plant. They have the same looking. That's like saying the leaves are very close to each other. Well, that's great. I can find you 20 ferns that are very similar to you. I can find you a rhubarb plant and a plant that looks just like rhubarb. One of them's rhubarb and edible, and the other one is poison. And they have the same looking leaves. The stalks are similar looking. Just because they look the same does not mean they're the same plant. So what I'm getting at is, so hold on, so let me finish. So there's hemp plants and there's cannabis plants. Now of the hemp plants don't produce, they might produce a little bit of CBD as like when they grow a whole field of it, but it's like they'd have to press all of that oil out and they'd have to extract the CBD and they'd be getting like a percentage of it. It just wouldn't be worth their time. But then of the cannabis plants, now, so we'll move hemp over here, of the cannabis plants, those are the ones that produce THC, CBD, or a range of the two. Like it can be a mix or it can be all one, all the other.
With different percentages and stuff. Yeah.
Typically, it's hard to get really, really high percentage of CBD. That's why a lot of times when you get a CBD style, it'll be like 11% or 12%. And you can get the THC ones that are all the way up in the 20s and 30s even, because they can push that a little higher. But plus CBD plants tend to be a little scragglier. They're not as strong, so that's why there's just a lot less of the CBD dependent only ones. But when you start getting ones that'll have a nice mix, that's when you start getting a lot more. But it's like man and ape, we share a common ancestor. Well, exactly. We're very different creatures, but we're very similar in so many regards. So in the cannabis, you have ones that produce CBD and ones that produce THC, but they're typically only ever targeting the females because the males don't produce at the same rate as the. Well, again, it depends on what you're after too. If you're after the CBD,
but these are the only ones that are legal in Germany without a license. For the CBD ones, you need a license still in Germany.
Because that's a cannabis,
and we use hemp and cannabis most of the time interchangeably. I think there was where my confusion came from.
Well, see, hemp here is not going to be consumable. Hemp here is going to be a field of stuff that's not going to do anything. It'll smell nice, looks like weed, it smells like weed, looks like weed.
It's not weed.
It's not weed. It's not going to do anything to you. So, but yeah, so it's I see what you mean though. There's just not enough words for it. Your Patreon Twitter don't work. Yeah, Tanny, you know what happened is I don't know what's going on. I'm using Streamlabs OBS and I don't know what the problem is, but I've double checked and I have a lot more members than what comes up when I tell it. Like I don't have let's put it this way, okay? So I don't have 100 members, and that the list, the option I use inside my OBS that lets me stream the members list there without me having to like compile it every frickin' time I run a stream. So it does it automatically. It should do the top 100 members. Well, it should be everybody if I only have frickin' 40 of them. or something like that. Well, for some reason, it's only displaying like 18. So I did get a message from one of my subscribers, a member, saying that, you know, just to be aware of that, because, you know, they didn't care. But of course, some people might be offended because they're not on the ticker, and then of course it makes it look like I'm not tending to my ticker and all that kind of fun jazz, when in reality it's supposed to do it on its own, and it's not really working that hot. So I might talk to a few other creators and see how they get their list compiled, if there's an easier way, like a click drag, or maybe it could be exported into like Excel or something like that. I don't know if there's a better way than what I'm doing, but I'll try to figure that out, because I don't know, and I don't have that many Patreons, but I did turn that off too, because I don't want it ticking if it's wrong. So I want people to be, you know, I want people who are paying money to be respected. Exactly. So, hey, that's a cool tattoo. Get that?
What?
The airplane, the paper airplane.
My sister did this.
Hey, that is cool. No, it's neat. I mean, it's very simple, and I like it. Schrodinger, what did you say in the end? I sent you.
He said he has lag.
Oh, okay.
Something.
I'm AFU.
Jet lagged.
I'm awful. Fuck you. I don't know what AFU means. I mean, I'm sure it just means he's tired. And actually, you know, it's funny. Schrodinger, I already said that he's probably smoked out, like on a couch sleeping, didn't I? Jesse, didn't I say that? I said that's more likely what he's doing. Either that or in the throes of passion with his wife, because, you know, distance and all that stuff. I don't know.
Because it would make sense. I'm sorry.
So I guess we'll get off of Aunt Jemima. Are we still showing Aunt Jemima? Jesus, I've been not looking at the screen. Oh no, good, we're on screen. Not a sponsor, but they can be if they want to be. Gatorade. Wow, Pearl Milling Company. So were they the owners of Aunt Jemima all along? They were the racists. Anyways, interesting.
I don't know.
I'm joking.
I doubt most
Cancel
of them
culture.
are today. I had the same thing when I was with my boyfriend in, how is it called in English? Nuremberg. Nürnberg is it in German? In Bavaria.
Is that the guy that...
There is,
oh man, you're going to love this. Okay, keep talking.
There is a pharmacy store called Mohren Pharmacy. And Mohr is the kind of old school word for the N-word.
Okay.
And it still has the logo with the overtly African silhouette with the big lips and the flat nose and stuff. And I don't know how it's still a thing today.
So I have to pause this so we don't get copyrighted, okay? So I gotta set it up so you can hear it. Just give me 1 second here. Here you go. Okay. So this is awesome. Okay, let me make sure it's turned up a bit. This is like, first of all, I want to point out that these little girls, that a girl, where is this, by the way? There is a Hello Kitty on the wall. See, this is like Filipino or something like that, because I'll show you the other angle. That's the only reason there's another angle over here from a different event. But it must be like, because again, in Asia, they're big on the Hello Kitty, right? But you see,
especially Japan.
Yeah, and I don't know, this is like a food joint. It's very weird, but like, watch. This is like, I mean, it's like going to Chuck E. Cheese and having them dance like grind style for your children, you know? I mean, look at him go. I mean, that bee is just, it's Jolly Bees, apparently. Jolly Bees?
Jolly Bees.
Yeah, I'll show you a different one.
Heard before.
Look at this. Oh, yeah, look at him go. Look at that.
It sounds fun, though.
Hold on, I'll get you the other one here. Hold on, where is it? Where is it? Oh, God, look at this is crazy. I get a pause it every once in a while just so we can
great.
talk and we can criticize.
But it's
you know?
always the people in those costumes where there's no trace of who is this.
Well, I
When
just want to
they
know,
dance sexually in front of children. Those people don't
Well,
give a
this
shit. They
one's
do
not-
this every day.
no, this one's not so bad. This one's not so bad. And
But
the other one,
most of the time, it's people in those costumes because
think-
no one knows how they look like, and it's always.
I think I
more
would
fun.
die. Oh, it is funny. Yeah, it is funny. I don't think I would criticize because he was. I mean, I don't know. As much as I want to be outraged
for
by, it's for fun.
Adults, it's sexually.
Well,
Children
this is-
don't know what those movements mean.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
The
I mean,
innocent
it made
mind-
me laugh when he was dancing like this.
Sure.
Let me find the other one. But like this is like I just want to know like why they do dance routines in front of the restaurant.
Why not?
Oh, they did. Oh yeah, it's Psy. I got my body from my daddy. My body from my dad. Isn't it? I think it's. Look at. Get that body from? Where'd you get that body from? Remember Psy? You know what I'm
I
talking
got
about,
it
right?
from my mama.
I think it's like. Does he say that? No, it's his daddy. I got it from my daddy. I got it from. Because Psy's a freak. What the hell, right? Like. Just going to get some fast food. Don't worry about me. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. I'm just trying to get a burger here, if you don't mind.
I bet you there are some people that just don't give a fuck and walk between those people with the costumes, just in the middle, go in there, don't give a fuck.
Anyways, that was.
I would probably one of them just for the meme.
I was hoping I mean, the only reason I was hoping for Schrodinger is he's all big on all these like getting arrested and stuff now, and so let's just move into what time is it here? I got another hour and a bit here. This is so cool. Like Team's the one that kind of told me about some of these repos, and man, like this one's the car though. Oh, that's gonna be just nice. Okay, hold on. There's some. I'll find the other one first. There's a trailer around here somewhere, right here. So the guy comes to repossess this trailer, right? Mm-hmm. And by the way, everybody, this is the channel Shed Happens. Like shit happens. It's very. I like it. I like it. It's very clever. But like this guy just. Fun. Oh, he repos sheds all day long. That's like all he does. Another day, another shed. Jesus Christ. Like, and these people, they buy these goddamn sheds and they can't afford them.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the trailer extends. To make it long.
Like, no, this is the coolest thing ever. Watch this trailer. This is what we're here for. This is what we're here.
But
to
it sounds
on.
so American, buying things that you actually cannot afford.
I mean, it sounds everybody, and I think don't want to be too critical about the Americans. They pay your bills.
In
they
Germany,
pay your
for
bills
example,
on YouTube, Jesse. Pay the
Not
respect.
everyone in Germany cannot get a credit card. In Germany, you have to get through a certain process. I, for example, wouldn't get a credit card because I had or still have a little bit left debt, and you have to be 5 years out of debt before you get a credit card.
So Jesse, here's the American attitude. How dare you, the government, tell me what I can and cannot afford to pay for?
This is a free country.
How dare you tell me what I can't buy with my money? So we just don't. We don't need to. You guys need. We don't need to. You don't need to. Yeah, but that's just the way it is. That's the way it is. They don't have. They don't want the government, and there's some merit to that. I don't want to get into ripping on America. You realize half the people watching are American, right?
Absolutely. I have this topic on my channel too. I have planned.
America, fuck yeah, says NANA.
I have
there you go, buddy.
A conversation maybe on a live stream. I don't know. Planned with Schrodinger's cat because I want to interview him on Karens and why they only grow in that rate in America.
Let's put it this way:
it's so interesting to me.
That's my brain. My apologies. Well, all I jumped in too early. I was gonna say that I wish that that's the only thing. If Schrodinger was in here, we could rip on America a little bit more, because then we'd have an American to like water us down. But we can't.
No,
now.
no, no.
We got these two
I am not
socialist
being
sons of
racist.
bitches.
I have a friend
These two
from there.
socialist goddamn sons of bitches come in here trying to tell these Americans how to run their shit.
Communism is so bad, and you won the Vietnam War and stuff.
I think they did. I mean, there's a lot of napalm dropped to do it, but
In Germany, people say they lost the war against farmers.
I don't know.
That's we have those kind of stereotypes, myths about America. When I started the
It's
whole,
not necessarily.
But before I started making videos myself, just I was kind of amazed by the stupidity of humanity, and I was talking to family and friends and said, "Hey, there are people who believe the moon isn't real and Earth is flat," and every other person in Germany will respond, "Yeah, but that's those homeschooled rednecks from America." That's what people
There's a lot
in
of them in
Germany think.
UK too, though. You know what it actually
They're
is?
everywhere. We have them here too.
Well, we have them
People
everywhere,
say,
but
no, they're from America.
they are predominantly from America and the UK. Now that is a population thing, but there's also a thing that there's other factors. See, like, it's a result of America's level of freedom. That same idea that says, how dare you tell me that I can't afford to buy this shed, is the same mentality that like, it's the same thing that leads to basically the people that believe that they can do. I don't know how to put it, but like, there's
the patriotism, the land of the free. It gives them this sense of entitlement.
I don't think
and
that
goes into.
We're talking about the
everything, and
extremists here right now,
Yeah,
everybody,
and
not
that's
talking
why
about
I
the average
think
people.
America is so fascinating, because you have on one side these
Politicians.
incredibly progressive people that try to give everyone the chance at everything.
America!
They fight for equality and everything. But on the other hand, you have those crazy people. And that's the fascinating thing. America is so split into two.
Sorry, I don't know if you could hear the music, Jesse. America, I have the right to be in debt. God damn it! Hail Satan! There you go.
Yeah.
I added some. I was paraphrasing. Hope you appreciate it. No. And the thing is, it's I think it's also a population thing. Remember, America's like the largest, by far, like one of the largest populations on Earth, and they're by far the largest group of people that is allowed to pick up their phone and form whatever opinion they want, and then yell it wherever they choose to. And you know, there's a bunch of other countries that can do that too, like the ones we live in. But sorry,
they teach it everyone else.
Yeah, but
Because
so would
all
we.
the
But I'm
shit
just.
I hear from, especially Karens, because the conspiracy theorists, for example, because that's the only example I know, from Germany, watch the American videos, and then they go into German stores and try to be a Karen. But that doesn't track in Germany in that way, because everyone says, shut the fuck up. In Germany, most people know freedom of speech doesn't mean freedom from criticism. You're just allowed to say what you want, but I can say that's fucked up, shut the hell up. That's
the same everywhere, though, I think, in most free countries.
Yeah, but the specific thing since, for example, the pandemic, when I watched the video, the whole Karen compilations, and all those arguments were 1 or 2 months later in German news, because people think, yeah, but QAnon is everywhere and blah, 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 and love Trump. Those people here
the Americans
identify almost as US Americans because they believe their shit.
Okay. I'm not sure if I'm staying with your entire point here, but what was the general synopsis we were trying to lead to there? Maybe that's my ADHD that led me astray.
That, for example, maybe some of all of this starts in America, in the US, with the conspiracy theories and stuff. Many of it starts there in certain areas.
Yeah, but
through the internet, they are now everywhere.
Yeah, but again, it's a population base. The reason that America has by far the most is not necessarily because it's something inherent in Americans. It's because
No,
you
they
got to.
are so many. There
But
have to be
it's
more
not
than
just.
in Germany.
Yeah, but it's not just that, Jesse. It's everything. It has to do with their habits as a culture. They, when it comes to media, they are gluttons for media, and I mean that in the nicest of ways. That's where they're like one of their exports as a nation is culture. Frankly, is like media culture. It's movies and TV and talk shows, and that's why all of the other countries have talk shows that are just trying to be like American talk shows, and it's all because their largest export is media culture, which is why in countries like Canada
Absolutely.
we have to have rules that limit the ability of American companies to own our media companies in Canada, because otherwise their companies are so large they would have already swallowed our companies and we'd have no media culture of our own. And so what you got to remember is that when you take a country that's as free as Americans are, which is the same kind of freedom that most of us are experiencing, whether they like to think so or not. Now, I think our audience is thank you very much, by the way, Annie, if I didn't thank you enough there. I think our audience is intelligent enough to know that other countries, that there's a
100%.
lot of countries that have similar freedoms as America. But when you take a country geographically the size of America, and then you take a country that is population-wise the size of America, and the amount of diversity in America because of its size again, and all of these factors, and you start pushing them all together. And then I'm going to add one more factor. America is very religious. It is still one of the last more religious countries on earth. And so when you have religion, you tend to have more, extreme views in some cases. So, that's they don't seem to disagree. I guess what's his name there? What's his name with his gigantic banana named Dr. Peel or whatever?
Matt Powell.
Yeah, Matt Powell seems to think that we're all godless scum because we don't, since we don't believe in the Lord, we can't be good people in any way. Some of us. So that's his own belief, but he can have that. That's his
Absolutely.
problem. Yeah, he can.
Yeah,
he
I
can
just
believe what
read
he
a
wants.
statistic. 40% in America, according to the statistic, believe that they were created by God. In Germany, it's 18%. So,
I mean, Bill Maher did pretty good job in Religulous. If you've never seen it.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
And
he
just
did
to
a
make
good
it
job-
clear,
good
there
job
is a
explaining it.
difference in believing in a God and having faith, or taking the Bible literally. So there is, but again, all of those extremes are more prominent in certain areas.
So watch this bullshit. So he's got this trailer, right? He's got to get two. He's got to get two of these bitches on there, right? Watch this. I don't think that's fair. We have over 350 mils, so yeah, we're gonna have a lot of idiots by default. Yeah, no, NA. I covered that. If you didn't know
That's what I also said.
Yeah, there's a lot of
population.
it's a
certain
population
percentage is stupid,
it's
and when you have more people, this percentage
Yeah, it's a combination.
has more people.
It's a combination
But,
of population, religion, and freedom. To be honest with you, it's all three of those things combined. The Russians don't have time to believe in flat Earth. They've got to fucking work for food. Like it's that's how it works. I mean, straight up.
There is no freedom for this bullshit.
There's no time for that kind of freedom. Like to think whatever you want. Like it's just we got to keep moving forward. Like that's the thing in a lot of other countries, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, even Team said it one time. He said a lot of times the Karens, they're upper middle class white women who don't have jobs, and kids have gotten older, and they're off in high school or running around with their friends, and they're sitting there sipping their wine, scrolling Facebook, and have nothing fucking better to do with their lives. And then they're used to getting everything the way they want it, and they go out and they're told, no, you can't do this, and they flip their lids.
Mm-hmm.
Because they just, how dare you tell me I can't do everything the way I always want it. Here, watch this trailer. This is awesome. Look, he drags this fucker forward. Because even the guy next door was like, how are you going to fit them both on there? He's like, it gets longer. Like, watch this bullshit. This is the coolest trailer. And he said it's only $35,000 for this trailer, which Don't get me wrong, as far as trailers go, that's some cheese, but...
How cool.
Fuck off, right? Look at that.
Oh my god.
And then, like, he like... Watch this. Yeah, there you go. Watch. There we go. But look how many sheds. He's got a fucking truck. He's got 2 sheds and 1 truck. Because he's repoing.
That's crazy.
Who we got there? Andrew Call, home of the fee, land of the paid, take my money. Well, thank you very much for your dirty American ducats. I'll take them all. I'll take them all. Hey, don't you guys all forget that I promised that I would do a stream in a cocktail dress at 10,000, and I will hold to my my guns here, people.
Did you specify what kind of
No, in
dress,
fact,
or
no.
when the
Well,
people
cocktail.
achieve the 10,000 to
Cocktail
a
dress.
certain date,
No.
they will be able to choose that cocktail dress? Because they're different ones. With more cleavage,
okay,
less cleavage.
No. This is gonna be a personal choice because I got to make sure that I like. It's probably gonna be maternity section shopping. To be honest with you, I mean, I'm just gonna be that. Or it's big and tall ladies.
And it's
you know?
comfortable.
Big and tall. It's gonna be like huskybitches.com or something. I think is where I need to shop for my dress. Just to be straight up blunt about it. That's it. Yeah, huskybitches.com. If that is not a website that is taken, everybody get on that because that's the one. That's the one. That's where all the plus size models are shopping.
Sounds like a cool band name.
Huskybitches.com. I like it. It's like moviepoopshoot.com. That didn't exist very long. Oh my god. Look at this trailer. Fuck this guy. Look at this thing. No, don't worry. Just taking some sheds. Just claiming some sheds.
I don't even know if most of the sheds in Germany are built like this, because as I remember, the sheds I was in are connected to the ground.
Okay.
They're not like these things you can just pull away.
Well, no, you buy them at Home Depot. You know, they cost some money. You get them delivered. You know, bada bing. Shit. Look at here. Okay, wrong one.
Still respect our rights. Remain silent.
I sent out a whole bunch of invites to people, and nobody but Jesse showed up. Jesse was the trooper, everybody. I fucking yawning. Oh
that's
my god.
me.
I even worked today. Just so everybody knows why I've been a little bit absent, is I worked every goddamn day.
I don't work any day.
I've been making good money, and of course the trick is that as soon as it's not hot, I'll stop making good money, so I gotta make money while the money's making, and then I can use that to be an awesome YouTuber in the winter when I don't have to worry about money again. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. That'll be the first winter ever that I've never... let's put it this way. It's been credit card bills for years. So, it's been hard to catch up.
Fifth Amendment.
Fifth Amendment. Look at this guy. So he rolls through. This is the funniest thing ever. Wait till you see the look on these guys' face. They're like, oh, we're not paid enough to deal with this bullshit. Harry Seven's become a member. I don't know if you just became a new member or that's just like sometimes I think it shows like like you just been a member for a month now or a year or I don't know. Apparently, if he's like, I didn't know I signed up. Let me unsign up. Nah, I'm just teasing, buddy. Okay, this is funny. Ow, my back. Oh, I'm so old. The guy doesn't say a thing.
Where are you coming from, sir?
I don't answer questions.
Man, looking for like a supervisor. You can see him. It's like that part where he's like, man. Here.
I don't answer questions.
but he doesn't give enough fucks to
Like he's just like fucking
debate anything. It's like, well, what should I do then?
Hey Megan,
I would have gone home.
Yeah, this guy just tells him to get along. Go along. Go on. Oh, what a rebel, you know? He defied the rules. This is fun. These are the people that are not. They're not. This person's traveling, not driving. This, by the way, I want to add. Okay. Something I want to point out. Okay. She is adorable. Okay. This little blonde-haired cop is so adorable, and I mean that not in a demeaning sense, in a very, very awesome sense. Like, I watched this multiple times. I'm like, what a cutie pie. And at the same time, she owns this. Like, this 22 seconds is just wonderful to me. Okay.
Right now. Requesting the driver's information.
He's not a driver. He's a traveler.
He is a driver.
He's not a driver. He's a traveler.
Isn't he driving the car?
No, he's not. He's traveling in the car.
Oh, so I didn't know he wasn't driving the car.
But he's not.
Oh, he's not driving the car.
He's traveling in the car. In his automobile. In the automobile, he is traveling.
I like it. Oh, I didn't know he wasn't driving the car.
I don't know how you could keep your cool with just the audacity of some people.
Oh, this is awesome.
And it's the same here. Don't get me wrong, that wasn't another dig at US Americans. I do not have any patience.
Former casual spaceman here. Hey, M2M, is that what you are now? Oh, you changed your name, I see. Because I'd be like, who the fuck is M2M and how do you get a wrench? So, the car's in the backyard. Like, look at it. They're repoing a car. And I clicked a button. Oh, here we go. So they come back here. Pick up the car. It's awesome. Fuck. By the way, everybody, Repo Man 366 or 336, sorry, Repo Man 336. Go check it out. And yes, there's not a lot of audio right now.
That doesn't bother me. At least if it's not
They'll get
relevant to the whole thing.
Here. Here, I'll hit it from the side angle. Here we go.
So I couldn't hear anything.
Well, yeah, there's no audio yet. I said that.
Okay.
Come on, Jesse. I'm just kidding.
I didn't know when.
Well, neither do I. Neither do I.
Fast forward and stopped.
I know.
So I thought there should be audio. So
no.
Got repossessed papers on it.
I got my damn baby's milk, my baby's stuff.
You can get everything you want out of it.
My baby's milk and stuff is in there. And then watch this. This is fucking awesome. Watch her right here. Watch her. Look it. She goes race car style. Watch.
Oh, damn.
It's the way she kicks her body there that makes me laugh. Like, she's ready to like tug it. She's trying to like tug the thing off. Like, look at.
It's not like those people do this as a job, and she's probably not the first one trying this.
You might want to strap it down on this side so you can't get off. That's all you're going to do. You're going to tear it up.
Yeah, she's going to tear that engine up.
You're going to flip.
Listen to the engine. Ah. Oh my god. It's so bad. Oh my god. Did Brainy Beaver grow up on South Beach Tow and Lizard Lick Towing? I was watching this the other day.
Flip it. You're going to flip it. You're going to flip it. You're going to flip the whole entire car. Once it comes off, I'm telling you, you're going to be on your side.
gonna be on your side.
I don't care. I mean, we're gonna take it anyway. You're gonna flip it and you're gonna be. We told you you could get your stuff.
This is funny. Listen, we told you could get your
Is
stuff.
that how I take my stuff out of a car looks like?
She's a fucking lying bitch. She's a lying sack of shit. Cause watch out quickly. We said you could take your stuff.
You're not gonna be able to get it off whatsoever.
Watch.
You can have your stuff. We're not trying to take nothing.
Yeah, the music. €2 from Webbard. Sleep time. Work tomorrow. Have a nice U.S. hat day. Well, thank you very much. I'll put myself on screen here. Thank you very much, Webbard. I really appreciate it. Don't worry, your cup will be packed in styrofoam soon. I promise. I promise. I swear to God, I haven't. It's sitting there waiting for him. It's there for him. She sucks at escaping. It's a front-wheel drive vehicle. All that happens is one tire spins.
No, he just told you. You can have your stuff. That is it.
You can have your stuff.
He takes the fucking keys like, holy shit.
It's got my hold on.
It's like, listen, like,
What was her goal?
take the car
Let's say
back.
she could get the car off of there. What was the goal?
She'll
the
drive
car
o-
would be off of there. Police were coming. It would be much more expensive.
The
much more
police are
stress.
no. The police and the repo are different people in America. The police don't deal with that. That's why the repo people are there.
Yeah, but surely when she goes in there and gets the car off
Repossession, no. Repo in
And-
America, no. Jesse, repo in
of it, didn't they
America,
call the police when she...
no.
What?
Repossession in America is in a gray area of the law. They're technically stealing their stuff back from her.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay, now I at least get why she was
It's
doing
like
this.
it's like they have a right to do it, but they are technically stealing their stuff in some cases back from the people that haven't been paying for it. So like that's why there's whole TV shows around it. Half of them are armed and stuff like that because they get people that'll try to shoot them because they don't want them to take their stuff.
Yeah,
Because
that makes sense because I know those videos.
Well, like,
but
for
I
instance,
didn't
Jesse-
know that's the situation.
For
that,
instance-
that is not.
Well, Jesse, look at, for instance, watch this. They show up. Okay, they show up to this beautiful street, or well, this beautiful lower income street,
Yeah,
probably.
I
but
get.
no.
What
But what I'm trying to point out,
what
what I want to point out is, look at everybody's parked in the front driveways, right? Okay, well, where's her car? Where's her car? Look at. Where's her car? It's all the way behind her fucking house. Look at. Watch where this guy has to go. Look at. Everybody parks in the driveways, and where has she parked her car? She parked her car behind the house because she knows she hasn't paid the bills on it. She's just trying to keep.
But I thought that again. I just would have categorized that as American entitlement, and she tried to just.
Well,
hide it, so
Gamer 420. Depending on the state, some repossessions are on the edge of the law, and that's why there's been lots of hairy shit situations that happen. But no, it's not theft. And like in this case, for instance, like you look at the like in this case, the guy who loaned the money for the car, basically she signed something saying that it'll be in the fine print saying that if she misses X many months of payments, that they can take the car back and they can repossess the car.
Yeah.
And then same with the sheds. The shed thing will be, you signed a thing saying that they could come and take the unit back if you didn't pay for it. And so they've technically signed that right away a lot of times. Anyways, like Gamer 420 is right. But at the same time, there's repo guys are agents of the lien holder. The police can be called by the repo guys. Well, yeah, if they're damaging things, but if she can get that. Like, I think if she can get that off of there without damaging it, then she drives away. I don't know if they can even call the police because it's a civil matter, not a legal matter. Not like it's not a criminal thing that she hasn't paid for the car. It's a civil matter, right? Mm-hmm. So the whole thing of like, what's she trying to do? She's trying to get the car off the fucking thing because she's trying to drive away. Because that's
sure. I mean, I would try the same when it is legal for her to do, because in Germany it wouldn't be legal. That's why I was as let's say.
I don't know how it works in Germany. I've never dealt with repossession in Canada at all. I have no idea.
Repossession in Germany, there comes a guy called Gerichtsvollzieher, and he is basically the guy when you miss to pay
What do you mean?
whatever.
It's like an actual part of the government that does that?
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
see, that's
paid
different.
by the government.
See,
and,
here,
you as a
everything in
private
America
person,
is private.
For example, you could go there and say, hey, he bought the car and he hasn't paid all of it. There you go. A judge would look at it and say, yeah, seems kind of makes sense to me. And they would send this Gerichtsvollzieher to get the car. It is in Germany totally within the law. When you have
Here they tow you from the tow trucks or whatever. Will just show up. It's just private.
Yeah, they just show up, get in there, and for example, when you have debt for about, let's say, $500, and you
they have a court
TV
order
and a phone and a car, they can go in there and take your shit that is worth $500.
Yeah, like they show her. They have a court order and everything. Like they have paperwork. And, and you know, he has it right here.
That's why I didn't know that it's not the case in America.
Say, dude, yesterday about 5 o'clock. They say, if you've never been late ever before in life. Yeah, I've never been late. Well, that's what I'm saying. Even if you were, by state law, say if you got to pay yesterday about 5 o'clock. If you miss that payment, state law says. The current balance due right now, as of today, is $550. The current balance is due today is $550.
That's because that's what the repo fee.
No, that's not.
I just made a payment. Look, I just made a payment on my card. Like, I just made a payment.
You made it on the phone or?
No, he got my payment at the thing.
When?
Yesterday. I went up there and paid him yesterday.
They ain't told us.
But yeah, they end up being a lot of private agents in America. This guy's awesome. These are Moorish Americans, I guess, that they don't believe they're sovereign citizens by another name. Let's face it. He's like renamed himself, I think.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. You're under arrest. I am not. Excuse me. I am not under arrest. I am not under arrest. This is no. Excuse me. No. Excuse me. Geronimo Bay. I came into a
Geronimo Bay is here on behalf of the Murphy matter.
And excuse me. We came in a special appearance on the Murphy matter, and it's attempting.
Judge is abandoned ship.
Judge is abandoned ship. Excuse me. Judge is
no
abandoned
warrant.
ship. That we are here on special appropriate persona on the Murphy matter.
And he has
abandoned ship. Do not.
He has proof that he is not Andre Murphy.
Not touch me.
He's not Andre Murphy. Yep, I need badge numbers and everything.
He's basically trying to say he's not who they say he is. He's Geronimo Bay, whoever that is. It's
wasn't that the same that Santos? What is he called? Bonacci, the guy from FTF East debate. He tried to do the same. He is in jail too.
Look at this. Car's already dented.
You made it on the phone or?
No, he got my payment at the thing.
When?
I don't think that's just body lines. That one might be, but I don't think here is. Look at.
They ain't told us.
Yeah, there's dents there already. And then on the other side, yeah, there you can see them. Look at. And then on the other side, it's all dented up too.
That's what I'm saying. Just look at my car. Look at my car.
I see it. That's why I'm walking around it with the camera.
I just got out of the hospital.
She's probably trying to claim that that's all part of, like, she's just in an accident. Look what happened to my car. But these are probably dents that happened a while ago. There's no way of knowing, to be honest with you, and that's just speculation.
Yeah.
But somebody said here, what is it? Gamer4020. America is mad. In the UK, people like this would be laughed out of the finance place if they wanted to borrow money for a car. They're okay with keeping you in debt. I mean, it's just a lot of population. I don't know. I don't want to be too critical of America. It's a hard country. There's a lot of people there. Okay. So this guy.
100%.
So this
is the stereotype.
Well, here let's get off America. Sorry, Jesse, you can talk.
No, I just wanted to say. I think we all know it's not the whole of America.
No.
It's always a
we'll
tiny group that is the loudest.
We'll get
it's
off.
The same in Germany. My area is infected with QAnons and COVID deniers. We are the highest percentage of them here in Germany. And when people say, "Oh, all from where you are like this," I also do not get offended because I know what they mean. They're just the loudest. No one makes videos about the normal people.
Bella Charge with the 5 New Zealands. What up, fuckers? Have some bacon money, Beaver. Thank you very much. Really appreciate Bella. He, like, half the time I don't know if he's lurking while he's working or something like that, but half the time he comes in, drops some money, and just leaves. I mean, don't get me wrong, the best kind of supporter. I just, yeah. Anyways, at least if he hits the like button, maybe. So this guy, these are UK auditors, which I don't, okay, so I don't know what they're filming here, if they're just filming them because they're, it almost feels like they're filming them because they're immigrants and they want to create a problem. But at the same time, I guess they just feel the need to film these poor people while they're working at the car wash. Now, they get assaulted in the next video, and you can't advocate for assault. It was funny to watch because I think they're turds, but at the same, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, it is assault. Actually, it gets assaulted here too, I think, really.
Oh boy.
Well, this guy's not very happy that these assholes are just filming for no reason. Why do you have a camera? But, like, okay, so could the guy not have said, hey, we're just filming, we have a right to film, but he didn't even respond. It's such an asshole, like look at it.
Yeah, they try to provoke those kind of situations. That's why they're filming.
I mean, yeah, this guy came to create some trouble, I'm sure, but he still wasn't overly hostile to begin with. He just got annoyed with the guy being so ignorant. That's what happened here. Two New Zealands, don't leave, just go into lurk mode. I like lurk mode. I do that to my wife all the time, usually when she's in the right kind of shorts.
Oi, I want my gear back.
I want my gear back. Sorry, gotta make fun of you British. If FDFE was here, I'd be calling him a limey.
We call British people in Germany, you can translate it to island monkeys.
Interesting. Well, that makes sense, I guess. Man, good thing that they're not, like, you know, predominantly black, or that would just be so out. Using that term would be not even so appropriate.
But it has nothing to do with
Of course not. It's just fucking... I mean, it would change.
German,
I have a feeling if it, I have a feeling if it was like all black people, you might have to stop doing that, like the Aunt Jemima and Redskins.
I think we would have done that. As Germans, we don't have much.
Oh no! Hey, listen! We can't talk about race because we're not. Yeah, just Uniroc's ears are tingling already. So let's fucking asshole, eh?
That's what I said in the debate.
Oh my
Saying
God.
the N-word doesn't make you a racist.
We are not going to cover that subject.
I'm sorry, but that's it.
100 miles from that subject. How rude. I'm in English.
Back to the island monkeys.
Back to the island monkeys. That's right. This female island monkey can't do her job. No, actually, we're going to watch this, and then I'm gonna point out some things that I read about PCSOs.
You witnessed that theft as well.
What did he take? I just saw him just with all these hands on you.
And assault as well.
I'll tell you right now, all I want to do is have a fucking tea and crumpet with this bitch. Like, it's something about that accent. Like, oh fuck, yes, I would like a goddamn tea. Thank you very much, Peppa Pig. That's terrible, eh? Oh my god. And here comes this Johnny asshole.
Oh, hello!
This Beaver jerk.
Look at this, I'm pro, though. Except you guys aren't at all in the right spots. Let me fix my end.
Oh, hey, Jesse.
Oh, hey, Johnny.
It's actually good to see somebody who's, you know,
that's fancy,
cool and awesome on this channel for once.
And smart.
And smart.
Holy shit, and then here comes this asshole, too. What? You guys fucking ask to show up near the, half hour to an hour left in the stream.
Have you started your goodbyes yet?
Well, I'll start them now, and then we'll be ready by time.
2 hours.
So this is the outro.
So we got 2 hours to go. We're good.
No, man. This Beaver has been asking me to get on this stream for so long now. I can't even stay long, Beaver. I mean, I told you why. I just saw a link.
I didn't
who's
listen,
in here?
I didn't listen to you. What was the reason?
Jesse's here. The plot hole is here. But damn, Beaver is here. You know, no one wants him around.
Now we gotta fix all this, though. You sons of bitches.
Is it sexist that you can only see my boobs?
No, as a matter of fact, we think it's
Wait, let me see
anti-sexist.
here. No, that's entirely acceptable there.
You got your headset on, right?
I was wondering what I walked in on here.
We encourage fresh cleavage in the chats. Okay.
Oh, what's wrong, Beaver? Did I break your OBS? Did I?
You all broke it when you suddenly flooded in here like a bunch of mammoths.
I know, because it's not like there's a gatekeeper that has to let us in here.
I mean,
it's all our fault. Huh?
It was definitely.
How dare you show up when he invited you?
I know.
Well, I invited him hours ago.
He told me to come in here.
I told you. How did you get here then? I invited you.
Hey, I have my sources.
Hold on, we gotta get you in. You're just a goddamn fake. You don't get to have a window. Jesse gets your window. There.
Okay. Yeah, I agree.
I am just a voice in the background.
You goddamn.
So this is the voice of God.
At least I know where this voice comes from.
No, I did the voice of Jesus for a certain someone recently. I hope you guys all liked that. I enjoyed making it made.
Of course.
That shit made me laugh getting that made. That was fun. Here, actually, I should grab it for people who haven't.
The guy is a legend, by the way.
Oh, he's good shit. Here, let me get that because I really want to now. Where is it?
This is your stuff. No, I have no idea.
No, I know.
This is your room.
Stay under the video section on your YouTube page.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing this, Beaver? I mean, he doesn't answer that question. Avoiding the question, huh?
Look at that face. That's the face of a man who has no idea what he's doing.
Well, it's the face of a man who's trying to find. You guys are making me upset. I mean, I legit kind of lost it.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I just opened your watch page, and who do I see? NA with his, he wants to kill Reggico. I don't know why.
Hold on, I'll find it. Let me find out. I know how I can do this. I know how I can find it. It's because I have terabytes and terabytes now of fucking things
Excuses.
It is excuses. It's because, and then you add the fact.
It wasn't that long ago.
That it wasn't, but that doesn't mean I can find it through my terabytes of shit. So just give me 1 second here, because all I need to do is look up what the actual name of the file was, and I can look it up in here.
I do like this Jackalope Herdmaster with his $5 super chat. Jesse, the plot hole, Radical. Now we have an awesome stream. So could you maybe step out, Beaver? We will take over.
Would you imply that the stream wasn't awesome before?
I joined.
Hey there, you.
I'm just implying.
I heard that you are having some low growth.
We don't hear any sound.
I wanted to reach
out. What is this, amateur hour, Beaver?
I think I got it here.
Hashtag Beaver can tech.
I gotta here.
Wouldn't that be Octothorpe Beaver can't tech?
I was laughing my ass off with Unirock trying to tech.
Here.
How long is he?
Hey there, Unirock.
I mean, what the hell happened?
I heard that you were having some low growth lately.
Yeah.
There. Okay, hold on. Can you guys hear that?
Nope.
Nope.
Maybe the stream can.
You probably didn't put the monitor tab on.
No, I got the monitor tab on. You guys, I just make it so you can hear it. Hold on. Here.
The stream can hear it.
There you go.
Hey there, Unirock.
You can't hear that?
I heard that you were having some low growth lately, and I wanted to reach out and tell you that you will always be #1 in my books. Don't worry. By the way, how is Mr. Shatner doing? Have you spoken recently?
I know, it's funny.
He is so cool.
Cost me $60-something bucks, and it was worth it.
Who is this? Who is this person?
That's SoCal Jesus. Southern California
yeah.
Jesus.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Why? I should have
sorry,
known that.
people
You're
should
just an
know
old
him.
man that's trying to
PewDiePie
pretend to
made
be a YouTuber.
videos on him
I am an old man
he
trying to
got
pretend.
deleted from Fiverr.
Yeah, he's
one
back on
time.
Fiverr. Yeah, they
Yeah,
deleted him,
because PewDiePie and all of the community basically said, "Hey, yo, that's fucked up."
It was a little weird. I don't know what happened.
Wait,
Yeah, it only
what?
takes
Wait.
PewDiePie,
PewDiePie has got a problem with people doing what?
Well, people.
No. He made a video because he was the Jesus was involved in one of the scandals because PewDiePie sent him a thing, said, "Hey, say this in the Death to All Jews video." Was a huge thing.
Wow.
And because of that, he didn't say that. This Jesus guy didn't say that, but it was part of the whole video. Felix was basically making fun and try to go, how far can I go, until someone on Fiverr says, no, that's too much. And because he was associated with PewDiePie, even though he didn't say anything severely offensive, his thing got deleted. And PewDiePie made another video and said, hey, I'm sorry, that's not cool. And he donated to his GoFundMe and all of that. And that's how he got his Fiverr account back, basically.
We got Radical in here now.
Oh, there he is. He's the glue that holds all.
Well,
of
actually,
us
what am I
together.
thinking? I guess that he could have went down here, but then how are we all gonna watch that video together? Here, Radical. She's up in the corner. I realize. I realize she doesn't need a fucking second spot. But then there's this poor goddamn Radical here with his cow lick and everything. That poor guy that used to struggle to stay ahead of me. Oh my god.
Hey Beaver,
What?
I thought you were tailgating me. What's going on?
I was tailgating you, but now I've got Dead Kennedy tailgating me, so it's a big fun time. I'm doing okay. I got a job I gotta go to during the day. That's been holding me back. I'll get there.
Classic excuse.
Yeah, I'm busy all the time. The YouTube thing is kind of
I don't know how you guys.
that's
I don't know where you guys are even finding these assholes. I look for all these sons of bitches now, and all I find is your guys' videos.
I got a second YouTube account that constantly searches where I search for the stuff, and it is now presenting videos to me. So
well, the algorithm at some
really
point.
good idea.
Yeah, that's what we did.
Worked
a
for Flat
long
Earth,
time
so.
ago. Yeah, it worked for Flat Earth apparently for a while, but then
yeah, Flat Earth doesn't. The problem with Flat Earth, the only people we see are our side.
Jackalope Herdmaster, Jesse Plothole, and Radical. Now we have an awesome stream. Hey, I invited even more people than this that are awesome, but you know, I only got these awesome people, so off to do.
He didn't pick up that he wasn't mentioned in the awesome stream.
I'm okay with that. Hey, listen. It's not about you being awesome. It's about having awesome people around you to support you and getting to awesomeness. Does that make sense?
Guilty by association type thing. I get
Yeah,
it.
That's the same. You do not
popular by
have to go on a
association.
diet. You have to bake cake to make your friends fat, so you seem.
Like what I'm saying is Paris Hilton's ugly friends had success too. Okay.
Did Paris Hilton have ugly friends?
Probably.
Did she have friends?
Well, listen, they always have an ugly friend
This is a
because
very valid question.
they makes them feel better. Okay, that's how it works.
Yeah, it's true. Well, not ugly, but classically unattractive, we'll say.
People are welcome to drink or not to drink.
That
but
was
to Canada.
always me, though, right? So I was the classically unattractive friend amongst my friends.
To Canada. Oh God.
But
Is it
you just
normal to have
looking
like?
out Canada. What's
Is
going
it
on?
normal to have like Tums with your fucking alcohol?
Yeah, when you're 60.
I feel 60.
Me too.
I don't know. It just feels like straight heart death when I drink that fucking stuff. Like, oh. Anyways. Nipped out for O'Reilly. What I miss? Not much. Just these fine assholes coming in.
Evan. Stop.
So they harassed this chick basically. Here, let's just go where we were.
And theft.
Well, can you just bring it to on a one?
Is this a Mountie?
Oh, it's a British PSCO.
That's,
PCSO.
No, I'm just making fun of you, Beaver.
Huh? Oh,
The
God.
Bobby. Oh, not the Bobby. He's I don't know.
Well, no,
Sure,
I'll
that's
read
info.
about this. PCSO. This is what I'm getting to. Just watch. Because they give her shit for not doing it.
She's going to report it
Is
to on
this
the radio.
subtitled?
Can you just give me a minute? Let me get on
We
with my
don't
job
hear it,
and
by
let
the
me
way.
do it without you filming.
Really?
Yeah.
That's why I asked if it was subtitled.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is though, so it works.
Now it's it. Now it is because I put it there.
It just goes to screens.
I'm
Scenes.
going to on the radio. Can you just give me a minute?
There it goes.
Let me get on my job and let me do it without you filming me. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll have tea with her.
Radio. I'm just going to go inside and go and check it out. If you look on there, it says fail mode.
No, you can send an officer out here.
I can't get anything on the radio. 72161. Right,
No, you need an officer out here. If you're not going to be dealing with it, you need an officer out here.
Right,
I'm reporting assault and I'm reporting theft.
Just bear with me. Let me go and sort this out. I'll go get this.
And this PCSO has witnessed absolutely everything, guys. So my gimbal's
So what do we
stolen.
call this guy? Is it I mean, he's not
I've
a
been
First Amendment
assaulted.
auditor.
Well, they're auditors. I mean, he was auditing when they started. He was auditing these people, and he got his shit taken.
Oh, is that why he says it's
Oi,
theft?
I want my gear back. You get.
So then anyway, so she shows them that her radio's not working. She says, "Let me go inside," and and then she goes in there, and then of course
They've
they're
assaulted me.
Oops.
They've stolen my camera. All this was witnessed by the PCSO, and all she seems to have done is just run away into the police station.
But you see, it's like the perfect example. Oh fuck! That came up right at the wrong time for me to pause
On the
it.
radio.
Like right as I went to pause it, that fucking thing came up on the screen.
Police station.
So
I got my Jesse Tentoo angle going on here.
There you go. So the thing is that made me laugh about this was that, like, first of all, he follows her back to the thing. She said what she's going to do. She's going to go call them on the radio, and they do show up later, but I think that's a different day. So, but the thing is, why didn't he just pick up the phone the way she said? Can't you just call 101 or whatever? Which is, I guess, their like non-emergency crime line or whatever. And they don't bother. Now, the only thing is
911.
PCSO. Yeah, but if you look up PCSO in England, it has...
Isn't that robot from Rogue One?
I guess, but it's also this. Where is it? Powers. Powers vary between forces. The powers of PSO mainly stem from the Police Reform Act, blah, 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 blah. If their duty act in the same manner and be the same standard as police constable, failure to do so could result in disciplinary criminal proceeding, blah, 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 blah. But then it goes, says they are not attested constables and therefore do not have the same powers of arrest under Section 24 of the Police and Criminal Evidence Act of 1984. They can, however, utilize the any person power of arrest under, like, basically like a citizen's arrest, essentially it says commonly known as. This means they are able to arrest anyone without warrant, providing there's reasonable grounds to suspect they are committing or have committed or are suspected to be guilty of an indictable or either way offense. But then it says legislation exists that states the PCSOs are entitled to use reasonable force, blah, 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 blah. What does it say here? There is also a reasonable code and conduct which limited and tested defense to a technical... Okay, it says it does say that they're not as well trained. I gotta find it here. It does say they're not as well trained as normal constables, and it is completely within the normal scope of their job to retreat from high risk activities to allow other officers to deal with it. So the thing is, as far as it says it's jurisdictionally based. So like, of course, they're following her around and they're harassing her, but the reality is that she possibly doesn't actually, like, that is within the scope of her job, what she did. Like, let me go ring people that can fucking deal with this. Because what's she supposed to do? Go in there and just one officer deal with this person who, I don't know, potentially could be dangerous?
It basically says she is a community support officer.
Yeah, she's that's why she came over and said, I saw him put his hands on you. Are you okay? And he's like, yeah, but I want to report a crime. She's like, well, can't you just call that in then? Like, she came over to make sure he was okay and that the immediate issue was dealt with. And then after that, it's a civil/criminal theft matter, right? Natishiro, which is how Team Skeptic has told me I'm supposed to pronounce it, has given $2 Canadian because apparently he lives up in here where I do. Happy Canada Day, Natishiro. Natishiro.
He says I'm fucking it up. It's Canada Day. It's plain Canada. I mean, Happy Canada Day.
It's Happy Hat Day. Happy America's Hat Day. Well, I started this stream by
something completely different. Something completely different.
Listen, I started the stream by doing this, and Jesse already got to see it, but Johnny, you might have to see it now too. Okay, so here you go. This is for the people who missed
it. Hey, I'm not a lumberjack or a fur trader, and I don't live in an igloo or eat blubber or own a dog sled. And I don't know Jimmy, Sally, or Susie from Canada, although I'm certain they're really, really nice. I have a prime minister, not a president. I speak English and French, not American, and I pronounce it about, not a boot. I can proudly sew my country's flag on my backpack. I believe in peacekeeping, not policing. Diversity, not assimilation. And that the beaver is a truly proud and noble animal. A toque is a hat. A Chesterfield is a coat. And it is pronounced Zed, not Z. Canada is the second largest landmass, the first nation in hockey, and the best part of North America. My name is Joe, and I am Canadian.
That's right. That's right. So
missed the opportunity.
Those are our old beer ads. They're fucking
He missed
awesome.
the opportunity to. He should have started out with, "Sorry guys, sorry, eh?"
Yeah.
You haven't seen.
But the entire
fucking
thing
nothing.
sounded like a complete apology. So he's apologizing for all the stereotypes.
It was very aggressive for a Canadian.
It was.
Aggressive apology. I am sorry.
And I don't care what all you wannabe Brits think. It is Z, not Z. I don't know what this.
Actually,
Zed's dead, baby.
Actually, by the way, I want you to know that that's actually horseshit because when Trevor Noah says it, he calls them zebras. And that's actually what they're called. They're called zebras, not zebras. So the Z is actually correct phonetically. I'm sorry.
Nope.
It is.
You're speaking to somebody who has a degree in English, sir.
I'm telling you, you're wrong. They call them zebras.
The entire world doesn't use Z.
Here.
It's the Freedom Z.
Ooh, Mr. Canadian.
Mr. Canuck.
Where's your pet beaver?
Right here. Attack.
That's a different beaver.
That's our I'm Canadian ads. They're amazing.
I remember the Canadian beaver that was on the street there. Have a nice day. Hello. Welcome.
That one is
remember
amazing.
That one?
Here.
The talking beaver.
These are snow globes, and we have a lot of them. We should get more. They're really cool.
Hold on, those ones. There. This is the one where the guy gets jerseyed. There's one where the jersey's the guy at the office. Fuck.
So you're from Canada?
Yeah.
Do you know Glenn from Canada? He works in an office in Canada. He plays hockey. He plays the A a lot.
Of course, Office Glenn. He's dead.
Okay, that was good.
Office Glenn, he's dead. Watch this.
The United States has become the first nation to walk on the moon.
He said I was going to try and get this golf ball. Huh?
That was a puck.
Yeah, that's not a... Uh-oh.
Ottawa, we have a problem here.
I am Canadian!
Sorry about that,
These are beer commercials.
So I hear you're from Canada. Yeah. How's it going, eh? Do you want a donut? I thought all
Wait, Beaver.
What?
This guy is channeling his inner Jim Carrey.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, but wait, this is quick. This one's quick.
It's kind of funny.
Do you want a donut? I thought all they had up in Canada were lumberjacks and curlers. Is there running water up there? Where's your two, gay? New dude beauty.
He fucking jerseys him. And then, like, they're good ads. It was a huge, it was a big campaign back in the day. I'll try to find the good ones. Like,
I don't have ads like that anymore.
No.
We don't have them here.
well, like this one was epic. It was like, if I get copyright claim,
Insurance ads
whatever.
were always
I'll
awesome.
deal with it if I get copyright
Wait
claim.
a minute. How are they going to copyright claim you when you're helping advertise Molson? You should copyright claim them.
Well, it's got music,
Yeah.
but it doesn't show here, so it'll probably be okay.
Send them an invoice.
Here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Here, you can. Here, you gotta. It's quiet.
Canadian.
There's an unwritten code in Canada. If you live by it, chances are you've left your coat on some pile and knew it wouldn't get stolen. You've never made a move with your buddy's girlfriend. You know that on a road trip, the strongest bladder determines the pit stops. You've kept all your hockey trophies. You've replaced someone's pint if you knock theirs over. If your buddy's in trouble, you've got his back. You clap for the dancer even though she shouldn't be a dancer. Blowtorch to your stick. You've used your arm as an ice scraper, and you've grown a beard in the postseason. This is our beer, Molson Canadian.
But they're variations of them too. Let's see here. Let's see if we get the right
Budweiser, was it Bud Light had one, the Real American Hero.
Oh, we could check it out.
Remember that?
I vaguely do.
Yeah, those were funny. Some of them were really good. Some of them were kind of stupid, but
See, because they were popular ads, so they did a bunch of these.
There's an unwritten code in Canada. If you live by it, chances are you've overcome bad directions to find your friend's car. You know what
see,
happens on the ice stays
so
on
the
the
Real
ice.
American Hero ones are just like these style of ads, except it's all like it's stereotypical fucking American shit. You got this guy in the background singing, and then this other guy, the narrator, building up all this hype shit.
These are all so right though. Like look at that instruction
If you live
set.
by it, chances are you've overcome bad directions to find your friend's cottage. You know what happens on the ice stays on the ice. You've come face to face with some kind of freaky bird. And it's never okay to rub another man's rhubarb. You know the last box in is the first to get unpacked.
Wait,
Your
innuendos?
What?
Rub another man's rhubarb.
I
I've heard that
mean,
one.
it's definitely a term.
It's like so. You've guesstimated a phone number. You've cooked with a flashlight and you recycle. This is our beer, Molson.
Let's see if there's another good one in here, and then we'll end her. There's the beaver eating the guy's
How do you get
throat.
lost in Canada? There's like one road, right?
That's the Trans-Canada. Oh, Bubba Beer! Bubba Beer! Okay, hold on. Guys, oh no, you guys have no idea. This is when they came out with those little mini kegs. Do you remember the Bubba's of beer? Did you guys have them? They were like a mini keg, Bubba Beer.
Yeah, we had mini keg. We had Bubba beer.
Well, they were called. They named them this company named it the Bubba. Okay, so it's like a Bubba of beer. Okay, so it's like, hold on, it's here.
Hey guys, look what I found.
Beer, 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 Bubba, beer, beer, beer. Oh, when we get together, just me and all the lads, everyone remembers all the fun we've had. 'Cause every time we gather, there's plenty of good cheer.
Imagine finding meat.
That calls
For a Bubba of beer.
Introducing the Molson Bubba. 14 bottles of beer, big and perfect for any occasion.
Hey, coach.
This meat is on fire, by the way.
You know, our German beer is so good, we don't need to advertise it.
Oh, look at this! Look at this! This is a
Yeah,
player.
because I've never seen a German beer advertised.
Okay, look at this. This
We
is a,
have that, but for the beer that tastes bad.
this is the
Yes,
tea.
your Heineken is kind of gross.
I mean, yeah,
Same for
Heineken's
Dutch
disgusting. I agree.
Excuse me.
It is. It's
this
terrifying. It's rat
good
piss.
Bavarian beer. It's
Straight rat piss.
delish.
So do Canadians say where they're going oot, or is that no? My wife and I oot it in a boot as more than we thought we used to. We've started detecting it. But here, look at this. Is funny. This is a Team America player. Watch.
Listen, I can't play today. I'm really sick.
You too? We're about to play Canada.
I can't. I'm sick. Gotta go. Good luck.
Because he doesn't want to play Canada. I can't come. I'm sick. There was one that was really funny, and I could never really find it. It's Does William Shatner do it too? I think he did one.
So many.
Yeah, he did that same "I'm Canadian" thing. There was a man. It's just some of these commercials. There were some good ones, but one of them was hilarious, and I can never find it. Oh well, it's lost to the ages.
Just give me
Beaver.
a second. I get another beer.
Hey, Bubba, beer. If you had a Bubba, you wouldn't have to. Ooh, biggest suckers in the world.
No, you wouldn't have to. Hey, Beaver.
Yeah.
Remember that I don't know what it was, but it was like a dude yelling at his pastor. So, pastor, I hear you're racist now. So, Beaver, I hear you're racist now.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well,
I mean, I'm still waiting for the debate. I've seen that train wreck, and it was not a debate at all.
Yeah, I thought. Oh, I'm not going to say too much about that, because every time I say something about Rock, he gets his fucking panties in a bunch.
It's because that's how he feeds.
He doesn't like me because I don't play his little games, and
I don't either.
And he loses
That's the
interest.
thing.
He's just a clout chaser. That's what he is.
Your sister?
Whoa.
So your sister's grown up.
Look at the subtitles. Look at the subtitles. Fuck.
In these days. Yep. She just started law school. Good. She can hook me up with some legal advice.
There are friends, and there are more.
That's fucking crazy. That's gotta be an older one. I've never seen that one. Oh my god. There's so many. They did a good job at advertising that company.
The word's not said.
Oh, here, have you seen this? Have you ever seen a high-speed chase in Canada? Here, I'll open a new window for it. High-speed chase in Canada.
Is this how you spend your usual evenings?
Oh yeah. That and masturbation. Here, right here.
Holy shit, man! That better slow down. That is so stupid.
Is your car ready for winter? Visit Midas for tires and all your car care needs.
Isn't that fucking awesome? So just to give you a sense of, we have a sense of humor about ourselves. I mean, I love the helicopter shot though. Like, look at the way it comes in. It gets all quiet.
Breaking news. Canadian police chase.
It's the guy right here leaned up against the car, pushing fucking his life. Look at. Ah! Fucking, they're at a tire shop. See, that's good shit. You can't go wrong with those ads like that. Wow, that's fucking old.
I think the 90s and the early 2000s were the best years for commercials. Right now, they're all...
Like, look at this. This is an oldie.
They try to play it safe. That's the problem.
Did you see the
We
intro?
only have South American ads most of the
Look
time.
at the CG on this. That is sexy, boy. Look at this. Look at that. Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah, that's got to be
So
90s.
real.
Look at. Oh, there's gonna be a music claim on this. There isn't.
Oh, hello.
Also a booby and a button brand.
Here we go. Here we go.
What you looking at, buddy?
YouTube knows and sees,
Doesn't it suck when you miss the best part? Maybe it's time for a light beer with flavor.
Get the hell out of the way! Oh yeah, here.
I remember do you ever search band commercials, like band American commercials?
Well, this is a band. Yeah. Well, yeah, I've seen some of them.
You
We
see
can
the
look them up.
Skills
What are you
one?
looking at?
What are you guys looking at?
Hey, I'm.
Okay, Squeedy, I didn't ask for you.
Wow.
Yeah, racist, sexist.
Wow, you sexist beaver.
Okay, this is the epicosity one. I think it's like a minute long. We'll see if I get claimed off of it. They're not getting claimed.
When you think about Canadians, you might ask yourself, why are we the way we are? Well, the answer is laying right under our feet, literally. Fact is, it's this land that shapes us. There's a reason why we run off the dock instead of tippy-toe in. It's because that water is frozen 6 months a year. And that frozen water brought on a sport that we can call our own. This land is unlike any other. We have more square feet of awesomeness per person than any other nation on Earth. It's why we flock towards lakes, mountains, forests, rivers, and streams. We know we have the best backyard in the world, and we get out there every chance we get. Because it's not just the great outdoors we're chasing, it's freedom. And this place gives it to us at every turn. Here, we're free to chill out, free to unwind, and free to wind up. There's a beer that comes from the same land we let loose on, and it's brewed to be as clean, crisp, and fresh as the country it comes from. So here's to everything this land gives us. Molson Canadian, made from Canada.
Can't get wrong with epic music like that. Oh man, here's a good one. These fucking older ones are the best ones.
Hey, I've got to take off.
I'm going to Julie's like it's the interpretation one again.
You're leaving already.
Because there was no Twitter back then, so
This
people
is true.
couldn't complain as much as they do.
This is true, but I love the interpretations.
Got a meeting.
She's waiting.
Early tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Get out of here.
They're our friends.
That was boring. Oh well. Hey, which one do you got a band commercial in your head we can show for anything? Doesn't have to be Canadian, American. I don't care. What the fuck is that? Did I lose people? What happened?
No.
You guys are so quiet.
Oh, we're just ignoring you.
You should ignore me, fuck.
In Germany, we don't have this commercial culture. Many of the popular brands, we have just the dubbed version of American.
Wow,
commercials,
that's 1980s.
and the rest is just dumb.
Huh.
We
We do
don't
have.
that.
We might have some Dutch commercials that are actually, you know, universal language or English.
I've never seen this beer before. I don't know if this is Canadian at all. What the fuck?
It's irresponsible.
Beer ads
handling
are still the
alcohol.
best. Sorry, Jesse, go ahead.
I just said that's irresponsible handling of alcohol, just to spill it.
Sorry, Beaver. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, then there's these fucking Doug and Bob McKenzie. Those people are
We
fucking
sometimes
insane.
watch the Super Bowl ads, the Budweiser and stuff. They almost make a little movie out of them. They're always fun. At least for us, we don't have stuff like this.
Hey, sorry, Johnny, you were talking about a band, American ones. Is there one in your head right now that you're thinking of?
Yeah, the Skittles one.
Okay. U.S. band ad Skittles. Look up Learn English commercials.
Yeah, that's that first one.
Well, doesn't this mean that How bad are we? Oh my god, okay. Is it? Oh my god. Okay, I don't want to get my stream allocated. This is funny though. Everybody go watch this stuff on your own. It's adult. What the fuck? Okay, you know what? We're gonna save that one. We're just gonna save that one. That's fucking wild. I'm gonna watch that afterwards. Maybe I'll save that one for my own private time, you know? The fuck?
Pasa el arco iris, saborea el arco iris.
That's still funny. Alright. What's going on? Did I get something said?
Threw a Dutch one in there.
Threw a Dutch one at me? You fucking...
This is
Looking the call. Looking the call. 我台裏明明話先，一百個女做後生女跳啊！哦，我台女。女明叫我唔會可能按摩你背。做咩可跳摩嘅歌？可能。我做先。
Oh, I fucking... Yeah. I feel like I saw this one, actually. The guy fucking leaves him there to burn.
Yeah. And he's all covered in needles.
Oh no!
He's like, "Oh, jump, jump!" Yep. Hold them, you don't.
Why was this banned?
No, it wasn't banned. This was actually just a commercial.
I saw this one. They had I think they had an English version of the same fucking commercial.
Yeah, it's
That's fucking
well,
funny.
this is the insurance company. They have like international stuff. It's usually not narrated.
That's crazy. That Skittles commercial's crazy.
Imagine that actually happening to you.
Fucking Skittles ad is Jesus Christ. Okay, well, interesting. Here, let's we didn't show Johnny missed this though. Johnny missed Jollibee. You missed Jollibee. Give it to. I have to try. No, look at him dance. Come on, he grinds for those little girls.
No. Nightmare fuel right there.
You know, when I went into my beads the other day, I thought they had little hats on too. You know, it's really surprising. Okay, so we have covered a lot of the things I have. We talked about Aunt Jemima becoming Pearl Milling Company. Apparently that's new. I didn't know. I still have Aunt Jemima on my shelf in my house.
Yeah. That one is just a little bit racist.
Well, I guess. I learned the history of it. I didn't think that having a black woman on the front was racist until she explained it to me, so that's fair.
Yeah.
I wanted to... Okay, so did I find it a pikey? Like, is that what this is?
Whoa.
Is that a racist term? I don't know what the term... I just heard that...
A little...
But is it?
Offensive.
Is it gypsy?
Yeah,
is that like a racist term for gypsies?
Gypsy or pikey. They don't like...
Okay, so what are they supposed to... Okay, so the only time I've heard the word pikey was in... Snatch. Exactly. Yeah. Hey, good the fact that they're like fucking pikeys. I don't have a clue. We don't. That's not a term that I understand.
Well, I guess the second debate is coming up on agree to disagree.
I guess
wait,
over whether or not
what
it's racist against gypsies. No, we're kidding. We're just joking because of the comments made today.
This discussion in Germany too, because the derogatory.
Well, what would they call them then?
Gypsies is in German Zigeuner. And we have a sauce kind of for barbecue and stuff, which is called Zigeuner sauce.
That's interesting.
And
wow.
You goddamn racists. Hey, listen.
So many of these terms that I didn't know. We have this thing, it's called N-word kiss.
We also have those.
And when I was a kid, it's been years ago, but nowadays they were called Mohrenkopf.
Good night, gamer.
They also
it's
have
the
those.
old version of the N-word, basically, and their head because
it's the Moorish.
It's
the Moorish North Americans.
You see, there's an Andrew Stoll and an Andrew Kroll. That's crazy. They're side by side up there making comments. That's crazy. No, I don't watch Letterkenny actually. I'm aware of it.
You just get so easily distracted, don't you?
Yes. Sparkly things happen on the screen.
That's how it works.
It's kind of funny, Jesse. We actually have the same stuff as you guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I.
But you call it
imagine.
Zigeuner, we call it Schrodinger. You know, it's almost the same.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you have the same discussion with all of this?
Yeah, I wonder if this is
because all the old white people think it's offensive to them to change it because they grew up with it.
Oh, kiss
Because
my
that's
ass!
an
I hate that
argument
stupid
for it.
excuse. So on that line, I live close to. I used to work in a place that's called. The city is called White Settlement.
Stop.
interesting.
Yes, it is decidedly. Well, the reason why it's called White Settlement is because back before the Western expansion met the Eastern expansion, it was the last quote white town before you got to California. So it was the White Settlement. And in 200 years, they haven't thought, maybe we should change the name of this, so we're a little less offensive to people who aren't white.
It could have just been white like the name, though. You could always think of it like that, like white settlement.
Yeah,
like...
no. When you think of the history, it wasn't. It's
I'm sure it wasn't because of that. I'm just saying that if you wanted to feel better, you could just imagine it's like.
It's so bad that people brought that up, like, hey, we need to like change. We might want to consider changing its name. So it went to vote, and they wanted to change it to West Settlement, and all the old white racist people were like, nah, we're not going to do that. And they didn't.
Sounds like a much better name, actually, as well.
Yeah, right.
And what did they think to name it?
But they grew up with
West
it,
Settlement.
and change is bad.
They could have named it
Exactly.
Why didn't they name it Witten?
Well,
like it's Whittown, Whitetown.
Whitney
you make it really quick, like
about
Witten.
there.
Then they get to have their cake and eat it too. Just make sure there's an H in it, like Whitten.
Yeah, but
Whitten, like
that
white.
Actually,
it'd be like Whiten if you looked at it right.
Yeah, but
That's fucking way worse.
Yeah, but that is actually a valid criticism. But I've also had not your criticism, Beaver. That the name is supposed to be West. So I've also seen someone write a paper on Lesbos. You know, the island of Lesbos.
I thought you were talking about the actual Lesbos. Sorry, my apologies.
They got so many comments of the social justice warriors demanding an apology because it was titled "The History of Lesbos." They didn't actually read the article. They only read the title. Because it is not about lesbians. It's about the island of Lesbos.
All I think of is Lesbos when in was it South Park where Mr. Garrison had got his sex changes and everything, and then decided that he was a lesbian female after he'd become a female, and then they like took over the bar and they named it Lesbos. Or something.
Yeah, well, that is the different meaning of the name. But hey, you can't. What's going on with the Isle of Man?
Oh yeah, I've got that thing.
Or Isle of Wight.
I've got my overlays.
We got all kinds of weird names.
I gotta turn off the Patreons and members because I think they're wrong and they're not viewing right.
Did you break something again?
Oh no, I think Streamlabs OBS can suck my nuts. It doesn't work properly.
Whoa. That's why we went to StreamYard. Speaking of which, I gotta go. I have a debate coming up here in about 20 minutes.
Yep, you do. Get out of here. Get out. Hey, thanks for bringing your sexy beard.
In the chat because I'm still awake.
Well, yeah, sounds good. I'm going to be with my family setting off some fireworks while you're doing that, but I will try to come once the Winkles are in bed after the fireworks. Bought a little package.
Your fireworks is child's play. Come to the Netherlands and then you'll have fireworks.
There you go.
We blow up the entire country.
Hey, bring that blackface fucking parade to America, and then you'll have some goddamn fireworks.
Later in the same sentence.
So, Jesse,
hey, Johnny, if you don't know, Johnny, if you don't...
Be quiet for a moment. I'm trying to listen to someone here. Holy hell. What did you say, Jesse?
I said he shouldn't use the word fireworks and coming later in a sentence together.
Well, but Jesse, you don't have any idea what my night entails. Those all might be happening.
And then Winkles.
Yeah,
Winkles as well.
Just don't tell me.
But you've missed the point of a Beaver stream, obviously.
Also, didn't your own prime minister do a Black Pete thing?
He did a brown face. It was brown face. Thank you. He was a couple shades off.
And on that note, I'm out. See you guys.
See you later.
Isn't there in the Netherlands this kind of parade where they all run in blackface?
Oh, it's
that's Johnny may not know what I'm talking about. I wasn't just talking shit. I was talking about an actual thing that happens, and it's crazy. When you see it, you're like, wow, that would be total gunfire in the streets in America. Here, this is the English ad somebody said. Whoa! wait.
Oh, hold up. I think that's also a Dutch commercial, and they don't understand English.
Look at.
Yeah. They don't.
Yeah, because they don't know English, so they don't know what's been said.
Now to Germany, you have old people singing to Megan Thee Stallion.
Sorry, Jesse, say it again. The music.
In Germany, we have Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, and Doja Cat on the radio, and older people singing to it because they don't know what they sing. And I always have to laugh when my stepfather is sitting there and singing "Can't Make a Wife Out of a Hole."
Yep.
That's funny.
It sounds catchy. I mean, let's be honest, it sounds catchy.
Can't make a wife out of a hoe.
Don't get me wrong, but sometimes especially when it's your parents and they're singing unknowingly about having sex. It's something I try to avoid just because therapy could be.
It's expensive.
I just try to avoid my kids catching me hitting on my
we
wife.
have healthcare. It is
That's all.
expensive, but it's unnecessary.
Well, I'm talking in American terms. Therapy is expensive there. I mean, they don't have social systems like us. You know, maybe get on that, guys.
I would
Over.
literally be dead right now. I had in the last 3 years 8 surgeries. I was in the hospital for about 2.5 months altogether. I am at the doctor's almost twice a week, and I am not able to work for about now 3 years, and I have pain medication all the time. I literally wouldn't be here, I think.
Clifford Reynolds, the problem is Joe Biden's so old you never have found out about him doing blackface because cameras were barely invented when he was as young as Justin Trudeau when he did it.
Ooh.
No, but it's true. It's true though. I mean, the reality is but you got it, Kate. But you got to think about it. It's a true statement. You go back that many years, and people didn't just have disposable cameras. Like the average person did not walk around with a camera to take friends of their pictures of their friends, especially high school kids. I mean, whereas the picture of him is
those people did change
I'm
for
not
the better.
Yeah,
Why can't we not respect that and always go on Twitter and say, 12 years ago you said this?
Well, let me just spit this out because it's a very sensitive subject without getting what I want to say is that in no way is it right what he did, but at the same time the problem is that we don't really get to correct something like that. Like he's immediately a horrible person because one time when he was younger he was stupid. Well, find me a person who doesn't look back to something they did when they were 18 or 19 or 20 even and think, fuck, was I dumb? And so the problem is we're not giving people time to grow.
I'm not racist, so it's okay. Because when you're 16, you don't think in that way.
Well, and of course he probably wasn't
educated. I learned about the subject and now I know that's not the case, but I'm not ashamed of it back then.
The problem, Jesse, is that you're not assigning enough. The people in Europe don't appreciate the amount of racial issues that America deals with, because you guys don't deal with it on the same level. You guys have been a really good mixing pot for a long time. Europe's always had a lot of cultures in it. Whereas in America, there's a lot of pain that has been generated from this racial divide. 100%. And so the thing is, when people get condemned because they said an N-word or they put on blackface, it's not right. But at the same time, there's a lot of energy that's been stored up that's being released whenever those kinds of events happen. So it's not really. It's hard for people and even as a Canadian, we have less of it, but then again, what's less of it? They're finding buried babies, from the old reserve schools and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Well, it's from a previous time, obviously.
Sometimes, especially on the internet, people forget that there are different cultures. I had a discussion because of the boy situation, and I said, I'm European. I won't stop saying that because in my culture, there is no.
Well, there wasn't any slavery where I live. There was no slavery at all where I live. So this whole idea of calling somebody boy and talking, this idea of talking down to somebody by saying boy to them, it doesn't work like that here because that never occurred here. So this idea of boy being something where you're actually talking down to somebody because you said boy to them, that doesn't work like that here. That word is not going to be used to talk down to somebody specifically where I live.
You got to keep in mind that America, in general, thinks the entire world kind of revolves around them. It's kind of a behavior trait of them. So,
thinking I got shit.
Well, but when you're dealing with a primarily American audience, you've got to deal with that. That's the bottom line. You can't just say, "Well, fuck it," that they don't have emotions.
Oh, I do say fuck it.
And you very well should say fuck it, but what I'm trying to say is you just got to remember that if your audience is 75% American, 75% of the people watching you don't just say fuck it.
I aim to misbehave.
I Yeah, hey, whatever. I'm not saying you're right or wrong here. Nobody here's trying to sit on a post and say that you're wrong. I'm just saying that's the reality. You got to realize that there's a lot of power there.
Context is everything, and if they
100%.
pull it out of context into something else, into their own culture, that's on them. I literally don't care.
Hey, listen. I sent Globus Schillis a whole bunch of ones and zeros over the course of a couple hours, a couple minutes at a time. And because he has cancer, that makes me a horrible person because he would post "you're a racist" under all of my videos. But hey, listen, that was the claim. Go watch the fucking debate. Apparently, it makes him immune to being retaliated against, an asshole being retaliated against because the guy has cancer. I'm sorry that you have cancer, Globus Schillis. Fuck off.
I remember this guy. Wait, I remember this guy.
Yeah, you would post "you're a racist" under my videos and shit.
No. Yeah, okay, I've seen that as well. But I think I remember. Yeah, I know who this guy is.
Yeah, he's got the fucking mask on.
Doing a stream about him being a Patreon of mine as well.
I don't know if he was.
Because I dared ask our holy Lord and Savior Unirock a question about, hey, could you maybe produce some evidence so I can look at it? You're not supposed to ask for evidence, and that is apparently, one of the tenets of the religion that is surrounding Unirock. You are not allowed to ask questions. You are not allowed to ask for evidence, and that was the trigger that he stopped being a Patreon, and I started whining about it. I didn't even care, because if you don't want to be a Patreon, who am I to force you?
Besides,
but it was like a stream of 1 hour of Unirock bitching about it.
Besides, he followed me on Twitter so he could just post "you're a racist" under my thing. So because he followed me, it made it so I could. Yeah, and it made it so I could DM him.
Well, if it's written on the internet, it's true.
So he made it so I could DM him. So one day I was just sitting there. He'd posted "you're a racist" under something, and I was like, "Oh, I can DM him." So I just sat there and went 10101010 enter, and I did it for like 10 minutes, and then I waited a few minutes and then did it again. He said I did it for 3 hours. I don't have a fucking bot. Do you think I really had the time to sit there for 3 hours hitting enter 0? And not only that, by the way, after about a minute or two of it, Twitter starts bucking all your direct messages because it thinks like something's wrong, like you're pocket dialing like mad, and it starts saying message could not be delivered, message could not be delivered. So then I'd wait 10 or 20 minutes, I'd go do something, come back down, sit down and go 10 enter, and I did it 3 times over the course of 3 hours, and finally I got blocked. I was like, yes. Like, fuck off.
Well, isn't there a thing with ADHD that you don't have a perception of time? So you could have done that for 3 hours.
Factor, you can't block him. I mean, I could hit him. That's not the point, Factor. He can fuck off. I mean, come on. I could have blocked him, but I don't need to. I told him to fuck off in my own special beavery way. He has trying to move that to a claim of I attacked somebody with cancer. Fuck right. So then you know what? That's it, everybody. You heard it here, everybody. If a person has cancer, they can be the biggest asshole ever on the internet, and you cannot say anything to them because the poor person has cancer. You fucking horrible human being. They can say what they want to you, though. Don't defend yourself.
Of course.
Fuck, these arguments are stupid.
That's this weaponizing. So many
I almost fell out of my chair.
I have it most of the time with mental health. When I call someone out, someone says, yeah, but maybe they have this and that. Yeah, so what? I have BPD. I can act like a bitch every time.
Now, hold on. If I
say, I'm sorry, I have BPD, blah, blah, blah. That can be, but that doesn't mean that I have a pass for everything.
You told him to fuck off in binary. That's funny. I'm listening, Jesse.
That's just not how it works. But all the time I am, because sometimes when I'm very bored, again, I wasn't able to work for the last 3 years. When I'm bored, I go to Twitter and pick fights with people. And so often
that's what I
people
do.
come back at me with the whole, either I will be a racist or how dare you call someone out because they have a mental health issue.
Now, if I came along and started...
What?
Okay, so if Globus Schillis...
I have one too.
Now, if Globus Schillis had a shaved head or something like that and lost his hair because of cancer treatments, and then I went and called him baldy bald and criticized his cancer and he lost his hair, then I'm a fucking asshole.
And
but
attack him.
yeah. Yeah, but if
there's a difference.
First of all, what I said in the chats of that debate is I said, so what part of his description on Twitter is supposed to tell me he has fucking cancer, right? Like, so I didn't know. I didn't know that there was a special icon for that. Does he have a special fucking check mark on his fucking image, or is there something on YouTube that shows me the fucking asshole has cancer, like that really progressive mask in his image that shows that he supports fucking COVID? Oh, okay, that's the one. Okay, so that's how I was supposed to know, right?
And these are the SJWs that make the whole discussion on these topics because these topics are important, but they make everything ridiculous because, as I said, racism is an important topic to talk about. But calling me out for saying a German word that maybe sounds a little bit like the N-word.
You should have done an entire stream reading the word Nigeria after that.
It's like we have this joke.
Or isn't there a country, Niger?
World Cup, yeah, Germany.
Let's pronounce it different.
Plays against Nigeria. You have to flip it automatically because there would be an I and then GER.
That's hilarious and so weird. It's like that time.
When that happens, they have to flip it.
It's like when you have Taylor Transport, Swift Transport together, and it spells Trailer Swift on the highway. I've seen that image.
In the meat share.
Checking the meats. I'll show you some meat.
That is literally how it is written.
Well, yeah, with Niger, with 1G. That's how it's spelled on the fucking map.
Yeah, but it's pronounced a bit.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, we pronounce it Niger because we got to stay away from the soft I. The soft G. We got to put a hard just sound on that and an I. Niger with a J.
I'm not sure. I think the Netherlands, the Dutch language, has the hardest G on the planet. I'm pretty sure about that.
Everybody,
they have a very, very hard G.
It's Niger. Remember, if you're North American, especially, it's Niger. Okay.
I won't say the German pronunciation on your stream. Don't worry.
It's exactly what you. It's exactly what we think it is.
Misinterpreted.
Just with a longer I.
That's funny. Hey, Radical. So you have okay. So what you're telling me is I need to make. I got to get off soon here. So what are you telling me though? Is I need to make a new account that only subscribes to crazy auditor assholes.
Yeah, I have two silly searches. That's what I call them. One is a silly searcher that was Flat Earth stuff, and the other was a silly searcher that is now doing the current storm.
I'll use my Unirox vape pen. That's one of my other accounts. Unirox vape pen. So
it's very easy. You just clear the history if it is already an account you have. That's not a grammar. I just refuse to English there, but hey,
you just go.
If you already have an account, you can just clear the history and just start searching for it, and it will start presenting what you want.
Oh, so if you do clear all watch history, it like forgets what you've watched?
Yeah.
Oh.
It basically resets the account.
Sweet. Well, we're gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to because honestly, I'm telling you right now, finding stupid people is harder than anything. Like it's not easy.
And I started researching for these fake animal rescuers, and my whole timeline is full of that.
Yeah.
And
I believe it. I have to watch your video yet. I'm gonna watch it the one you sent me. So.
And all of this, but sometimes I literally, because the kittens I have are the same age as them, I always sit there crying, and at some points I just cannot take it. And that's a great idea, Regigal. I have to do this on another
Apparently a
account
university got in trouble because he wrote that country on the board years ago. Interesting. It's supposed to have 2 G's to be the bad word. Hey, I gotta get up.
True. Okay. That's true.
Here, I'm gonna do.
So our I is basically an E. The I and the E are turned around.
That's still bad. Anyways, okay.
Yeah,
so here, I'm going to do a very, because I do have stuff I got to get. My wife is like, please be aware of the time. So I got to get going really quick. I don't have time for my Beaver outro of epicness. So Jesse, please, thank you, by the way, for coming. Sorry for me being ADHD child and cutting you off at times and being me.
I did talk over you also because
she does a great job. She's not like Schrodinger stops and then goes like waits, and Jesse just goes fucking bulldozer forward. We're gonna win this fucking talk.
I was a tool mechanic. I only worked with men.
There you go.
I know how
she knows how to talk. So what are you working on, Jesse? What have you been on to?
I have a collab with Conspiracy Cats upcoming about this animal stuff thing.
Cool.
And a huge video more on the commentary side. I don't know if you know the whole situation with Creepshow art.
We'll figure. Yeah, I mean, but yeah. So that's coming out in the next couple weeks. Okay, and then.
Yeah, but I wanted to wait until everything is out and not make a video, and 2 days later it's outdated. So.
For sure. And then Radical, what do you got going on, buddy?
Well, I'm gonna do a video release or premiere actually tomorrow about PayPal Patty, and I figured something out. He is also not liked by his own kin.
Oh,
So he's a
really?
frauditor, right?
Oh.
And he's one of the bigger frauditors, or well, not really the bigger frauditors. He's always boasting about how many views he has, but you know, I kind of outclass him by 10 times. Schrodinger's cat outclasses him by 100 times. So
Fair enough.
he was boasting about something like he makes the police famous, and that's not true. That's what we do. We make the police famous through his videos. But the funny thing is, I saw a video of him, and he also made a video himself, and he was out with 2 other frauditors harassing a security guard in a snack bar. No, that's not the word. Fast food restaurant, you know. And he had to get food because you're supposed to be a paying customer. You're not supposed to record there. It's against the law. It's private business. And he just continued to lie. And the funny thing is, I just went over the comments on the smaller guy that was with him, and all the comments were, well, not in favor of. Why do you associate with this PayPal Patty guy? What are you doing? This is an asshole. I'm gonna unsubscribe if you. So they also don't like him.
Well, fair enough.
He gets hate from both sides now.
Well, that'll be interesting to see then. So keep an eye out for that on Radicals, guys. Feel free to put your comments, or your channels in the chats there. And
God damn it, sir. So sick, huh?
the unhallowed night. Yeah, there you go. Hey guys, I gotta leave fairly quickly here, so I'd love to sit and drone on forever. But Radical, thank you for coming. Jesse, thank you for coming. No, but I'd love to do that. But
I actually had 10 more minutes here, man. I had 10 more minutes. What are you doing to me? I come on your show here, and
I can't. I really gotta go, honestly. So, say your last things, guys, really quick, and then we're gonna take off. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, thanks for having me. You guys stick around for 10 seconds. I'll say bye to you. Okay, everybody have a good night. Thank you for coming. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.